Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Guys, today is the first stream back that I've actually had sort of an actual chance to sit down and talk to you guys. Poopy, pee pee, poo poo, pee pee, poo poo, pee pee, poo poo, pee. Thank you for the inspirational message. I appreciate it. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hello, Soan. Hi, Sylph. Hi, Slashy. Hello, John. Hello, Narski. Hi, Scone. How are you guys doing? Hi, Ruru and Bueno. And Bueno, thank you for the 6 months in advance is crazy. Thank you, my friend. It is so good to see you. I hope you guys had a good weekend. We are iTunes. Hi, Unknown. My gamers. How are you guys all doing? Like I was saying, today is sort of the first time I've had a chance to sit down with you guys and we can just hang out. Because I came back Wednesday morning from OffKai and I immediately had raid, and then I had raid, and then I had raid, and then I took yesterday off for other reasons. Anyone that was at Arya's Digimon concert, I hope you guys had a great time. She put a lot of work into it and it was freaking awesome. So anyone who was there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was super fun, but today is the day for us to finish organizing our OffKai stuff. It's been over a week since OffKai, and I've just finally neared the end of putting together all the things that I got at OffKai. It literally took me the whole week to get everything together, and I'm still not done. Originally, today's stream was gonna be like, it was gonna be like a yapping stream where I was gonna talk about all these things that I did at OffKai, and I was gonna show you guys all these pictures. But I barely just got done taking pictures of all the stuff I bought, and I don't even have everything sorted and organized. So we're doing a little bit of a shift for stream today. We're going to be editing photos. I took all the photos, all the merch I bought, and we're gonna be throwing like logos on top of it so that I can post them on my socials and give credit to all the wonderful and amazing artists and merch sellers at OffKai this year, because we may have spent a bit more than last year. Uh, um, I may have a bit of a tight wallet at the moment for reasons. Uh, uh yeah. I got destroyed this year, guys. I got annihilated. Um I'll give you guys a little bit of a spoiler. Um the total cost for me to go to OffKai this year was almost $5,000. As you saw in my little stream starting message. Yes, it is almost just short of 5,000 US dollars I spent on OffKai, including transportation, hotel, Airbnb, like Ubers, food, artist alley. You guys can, I will tell you at the end exactly how much it cost me per category, so you can judge me at the end. But you guys get the grand total. The grand total for my OffKai this year. Wait, since I'm using Clip Studio today, we just make this dramatic for no reason whatsoever. My grand total for my OffKai spent expenditure in 2026. Hi Togi. Was approximately, I say approximately, and then I'm going to give you guys a very specific number, $4,718.15. And that is possibly not completely accurate. There might be like plus $50 more on there because I think there was something we paid for in cash. So there might be a little bit more. So that's the number. Day 0 dinner was worth the price. What did we even eat day 0? I figured what we could do is, as I try to recall my week and a half ago, because I don't exactly have the greatest memory. As I try to recall, Scone, anyone here that was following along with our OffKai travels, we can sort of help me jog my memory on things we did. So I figured what we could do also is bring up our Twitter feed for that weekend, because I think I posted everything in there. Let me go find it on Twitter. And then we can have Twitter up on the side, and I can show you guys all the things I did. We can you know, we're going to go through my Twitter instead of going through the Twitter feed, because I think everything I posted had its own thing. Oh no, there's too much stuff in here that's a distraction. Let's just go through. Oh, day 0, that's right. We went to the mall. Forgot about that. All right. I'm going to bring up Chrome. I got to bring up Chrome. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Chrome. This? Oh, perfect. Okay. So here's the OffKai thread. Here's the OffKai thread. Put it behind my head. Heck, let's put it back there. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Oh, the birria tacos, that's right. Oh, I forgot we went to that place before we went to the mall. Wait, was the mall on Wednesday? That was day -1. That was day -1. Day -1, we went to this birria place that was super good. I forgot that we actually had like a day -1. That's crazy. Dogi, thank you for the 7 stream streak. That was day -1. That was the day we got in. Day 0 is the Thursday of OffKai, which we had the whole day, and I think we went to the mall. You look at the top left. Oh yeah. When we get to the merch part, guys, I figured it would be fun to count how many individual pieces of Firefly merch I bought this year at OffKai. If anyone wants to guess what that number is going to end up being before we go, in fact, then we can see if anyone's close. I'll tell you right now, I will say, I think the majority of things I bought, actually, you know what? It might be less than half was Firefly. Birria tacos was Wednesday. Yes. Birria tacos was Wednesday. I went to 30, I can tell you guys right now, 30 unique booths at Artist Alley were had something purchased by me. 30 Artist Alley booths. I bought from 30 different artists. Yeah. Some of them I went to multiple times, so I had like more than 30 like charges from Artist Alley on my phone. Wednesday was day -1. Thursday was day 0. Friday is day 1. Here, we can write this out for you guys. So there's 5 days of OffKai. That is way too thin. Go with the great 5 days of OffKai. There was Sunday was the last day, which is day 3. Saturday was day 2. Friday was day 1. And then we were there from Wednesday till Monday. Which, should I include? What do you guys think? Should I include Monday on here? Because we didn't really do much. No, wait! We did do stuff on Monday because our flight got canceled. So we actually need to include Monday on here. And then Tuesday we flew home. So day 1 was Friday, day 2 was Saturday, day 3. I need to turn stabilization down. It's really messing with. Day 1 was Friday, day 2 was Saturday, day 3 was Sunday, Day 4? I mean, it wasn't really day 4 of the con, right? It was like day +1 or something. I don't know. Day 0 was Thursday. Day -1 was Wednesday. Perfect. Day 3.5. Multiple times, then you change your guess to 57? 57 pieces of Firefly merch? That's a pretty high number. I don't know if it's that high, but that's a good guess. I think pulling up day -1 is the play. It worked out. Last year we did that. We went day -1 is when we got in to the city, and then day 0 we had a whole day to do whatever the hell we wanted and go get our badges, and just like we don't have no pressure to like get to the con or anything, so that day 1 we go straight into the convention, everything's good to go. Day -1 birria tacos and horchata was well worth the price. 100%. 100%. The travel, dude, the travels. Hi, Crat. How you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. So we got in on Wednesday. What did we do? What did we even do on Wednesday? I have my thread here, my OffKai thread. Day 0. I didn't even post anything for day -1. So we got to go back in time. What did we do on day -1? I got up at like 7 a.m. Freaking, should I try to draw? We try to draw like our journey. Food and cookies. I'm gonna save this because I'm gonna forget all about this. Do I have like a review? Events? OffKai 2026? There we go. We're gonna save this so that I can actually like save it. Food and cookies. We did eat a lot of food. That is one thing that I feel like I always take advantage of when we go to California is food. It's freaking food. So we got up at freaking like, I don't know, it had to have been like 7 in the morning or something. I was so sleepy, holy crap. I know, sleepy. Guys, can I draw? Sleepy, oh my god. We got up like freaking butt crack of dawn and went straight to the airport. And my dad came and picked me up. What time was it? Hi Gator, how's it going? Oh my god, actually this is kind of fun. Should I try to like draw the whole journey? Here's an airplane. No. And we got to San Jose, and then we took a train. Oh, that's right. We had to took a plane, took a car to the airport, took a plane to another airport, and then we took a train. This is actually kind of fun trying to like draw this whole thing. How do I draw a train? Does anyone know what a train actually looks like? Oh my god, I feel like I'm drawing like one of those like toy trains, you know? Here's the little guy in the window. I want the train tracks. That looks kind of like a ski mobile or something. It's a train. Train. See, it's a train because it says that it's a train. That's how you guys know that it's a train. So we flew into into San Francisco. Into San Francisco. We didn't even go to San Jose. We flew into San Francisco on Wednesday. And then landed. Oh, and we had to take a bus from the airport to the train station, but the bus took like 40 minutes to show up or something. It took forever. So we missed one of the trains that we wanted to get on. And then we had to train down to San Jose and then Uber from San Jose to the Airbnb, which was super cute, by the way. Our little Airbnb was like freaking adorable. Get ourselves a little house here. Scone was there. Scone, you thought the Airbnb was cute, right? I thought it was super adorable. Big, super cute. And there were 7 of us. I got there and Hybrid was already there. We got to meet all our friends. Everyone was so happy. I think when I showed up, when Tuz and I showed up, it was just Hybrid there waiting for us. Like, oh my god, guys, I'm so happy to see you. And this is my first time meeting Hybrid. He was so cool. Also, that's a femboy right there. Hybrid femboy. That's a femboy right there for sure. Oh yeah, we chose the right house. Guys, when we were picking our Airbnb like months ago with the group, we were stuck between 2 different ones. One that was like a little bit cheaper than the one we ended up choosing, but like was definitely much worse, right? Like it was just kind of like, oh, it didn't look as nice and but the more expensive one, it had like a super open like main part of the house and like it had like 3 different bedrooms. It had like a separate outbuilding. Like it had like an amazing backyard porch area. It was super nice. And we nicknamed it like the greed house or like the greed they spoke of in the Bible. And we ended up picking that house and it was worth it for sure. It was super nice. I don't know if we could go to the same place next year if they're still available. Got to see Hybrid. Oh yeah, Scone and Lord, you guys, we hung out with each other the whole weekend, but I guess you guys didn't even find each other here. Yeah, Team Greed for real, for real. I'm glad we chose a Greed house. It was very nice. So, would 100% would do again. But what did we do? Oh yeah, that's right. We Ubered, dude. The whole day was spent traveling. Like, via car to get. I mean, can I even draw a car? Do I know how to draw a car? Here we go. Got to the airport via car. Took a bus from the airport to the train station. Bus. It's a bus because it says bus on the side of it. That's how you guys know. And then to train station and then Ubered. This is our little like Uber car thing. And then we Ubered from the train to the airport. And then we Ubered again. Dude. From the house to dinner. There's just so many Ubers. We're just driving around, dude. Right? Uber on it so we know. Oh, shoot. Wait, I got an even better idea. You ready? There we go. Good? This is our legend. Wait, let's put it on here actually. Equals Uber. There we go. Beautiful. So okay, but we didn't Uber. Our dad drove us to the airport, but I don't want to change the one car, so we can't make it different. So we were Ubering to the airport and then bus to the train station and then Uber to the house and then Uber to dinner where we got birria and it was so heckin' good. Dude, we went to this place last year. It was called Spartan Cali Kitchen or something, like Cali Spartan Kitchen. It's like a Mexican restaurant, and we always go there and we get like birria burritos and stuff. And it was super yummy. Can I draw a birria burrito? I don't even know how I would draw that. Maybe just like here's the burrito and it's got like meat coming out of it. I don't fucking know, man. You guys tell me, does that look like a burrito to you? And then there were many smiling faces. And that's also where we got to see Deagle. Yippee! Yippee! This is Deagle. We met Deagle there and it was amazing. We got to see Diego. Not a femboy. Likes ABGs. There we go. Deagle likes ABGs, but don't tell him I said that. Diego, yeah. Put dad by the first car. Oh yeah, true. Dad. There we go. Perfect. And we got birria. Oh my god, I love birria, dude. It's so heckin' good. Birria burritos. We got birria and it was yummy. And then after that, we went back to the house and we watched Kung Pao. And then we went to bed. Oh, I gotta draw going back to the house. Back to the house, and I gotta put the Uber on here. And then we all watched Kung Pao. Put the TV over here. Beautiful. Kung Pao. And we all had a nice chill night, chilling on the couch, watching Kung Pao enter the fist. And it was amazing. Here's the couch. Here's us sitting on it. Yay, look, we're all on the couch. It's beautiful. And then we went to sleep. And that was our day. That was day -1. How do I keep this separated? Do I need to like add like a color scheme? Should we add a color scheme? Should we do like light, super light blue for day 1? Like and we do like kind of like that. Day 1. Maybe it should be lighter than that. Ooh. Yay! And then what did we do day 2? Oh yeah, day 0 went to let's do like green this time. Beautiful. You guys like it so far? I think it's really pretty. Liked ABGs? I mean, am I wrong? Someone come in here and tell me that I'm wrong. What did we even do on day 0? Day 0, we went to the mall, but did we go for lunch? I think we did. I think we went for lunch. What did we do for dinner on day 0? Did we go to the Korean barbecue? Is that where we met up with Yua? Or was that on Friday? Or was that on Saturday? See, guy, it's been too long and I already forgot everything that happened while we were there. Well, let's start from where I remember. Do I have any notes? The first thing I wrote down was the first thing on my list. We went to the mall. We went to the mall. Here, I got house here. We gotta keep this Airbnb going. Airbnb here. Oh, should I add a legend at the bottom where it's just all... We had umi tea for dinner. Oh, yeah, but we didn't go to UBT. We went back home. Everyone else went to UBT. That's part of our Kung Pao watching experience, I guess. So we have Airbnb, and then did I do this on its own layer? This is day -1. Then we make a layer for day 0. We just do new layers for every single one. Day -1. All right. It's beautiful. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. Okay, day 0. Yeah, UBT was pretty good. We got drinks and we got popcorn chicken. And then on day 0, we went to the mall. Is it even the right color? It's not. We got to change it. There we go. We're going to go with this dark green for Thursday. Means we got to do day 0. Go. Okay, day 0. We Ubered to we Ubered. You know what that means? We need the car. We need the car. The car has to live on. We Ubered over to the mall, and we just wanted to go check out the mall. So we just kind of no, you know what? We didn't Uber. Aki drove us. I forgot. Aki drove us. We didn't have to Uber. Aki drove us. Now you guys know who did it. Aki drove us to the mall. What would I do if a fan wearing a child cosplay came up and asked for a signature on child fan art? Okay. That's a trick question, because anyone that did that to me would know who I am, because they'd be asking for a signature, which means that they know what they're doing and they know that what they're doing is wrong. I would refuse. I would refuse. Anyone doing that knows what they're doing, and they would know that I hate child, and they would just be messing with me. So I refuse. I would not sign it. Bring me something else, and I will sign it. I will not sign your child, freaking your Tartaglia fan art. I will not look at you in your Tartaglia cosplay. Begone! Bring me Yalan or Firefly or Kokomi or Nilu or Pearl or Kafka or Silverwolf or anyone. There's so many characters I like from those games. You could have picked any one of them. If you come up to me with a Tartaglia cosplay, I will turn around and walk the other way. You have no excuse. You know what you did. You know what you did. You know what you did is wrong. You know what you did is a crime. A crime against humanity. Ugh. Ugh. Unbelievable. I would put you on blast. I would say, give me your Twitter. Give me your Instagram. I will put you on blast. And I will not include a picture of you, because what you've done is horrible. And everyone should know to avoid you. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I wouldn't go that far. He's Mr. Worldwide. That's great. He can be Mr. World anywhere but where I am. He literally, if he's Mr. Worldwide, he can literally be anywhere in the world. Why would he choose to be where I am? He can go anywhere else. Please just go anywhere other than where I am, is my response to that. No, Patricia, please. Also, hey, Vika. Yo, what's up? Vika, guys, I did not get to see Vika at OffKai. I was so sad. Vika, next OffKai for real, I gotta give you a firm handshake. On God, no cap. Firm handshake incoming. 9 months in the making. It'll be like a handshake baby. We can like conceive of it now, and then in 9 months from now, it'll be ready to be born, and then we'll dap it up. It's gonna be great. Exactly. We can have our handshake baby. Learning how to DJ so you can meet Overwatch at OffKai 27 in a Tart cosplay. Narsky, I swear to God, I swear to God, I will unmod you. I swear to God, if you come to OffKai and you're wearing a Tartaglia cosplay, I swear to God, mark my words, someone record this, I will unmod you if you show up in a Tartaglia cosplay. You say goodbye. I would be so upset that you would go through so much effort just to piss me off. Oh my God, there's no way. There's no way. Bow wielder who doesn't even shoot arrows. True. True. Get that creature out of here. My friend Revi was watching the 7.0 Snezhnaya like trailer video the other day for Genshin. And there is a scene in the trailer where Tartaglia shows up and like asks a question of like the whatever Congress or whatever they have going on in there. Dude, I asked her, Revi, can you please take this creature off the screen away from me? And she was like, are you talking about Pulcinella? Like, no, I'm not talking about Pulcinella. I'm talking about that thing, that ginger freak. Not that gingers are freaks, just specifically that one. Specifically that singular ginger is some kind of conglomeration of horribleness. Get that thing away from me. Anyway, enough about that. You guys know how much I hate him. What if he showed up and that's why he's the best bow wielder? No. How would you say that? No Tartaglia Glaze allowed in my chat. Be gone. All right, we talked about him too much. I'm getting headache. Gah. Why was he there, not Arlecchino? Wait, she was there, wasn't she? She was just shown like brooding in the corner or something, or maybe it was the other trailer video. I don't know. She's in Snezhnaya or whatever. But anyway, continuing. This is enough rage-inducing Tartaglia conversation for one whole month. I don't want to hear his name ever again. Okay, so we went to the mall. That's right. That's where we left off. We went to the mall. How do I draw a mall? What does a mall even look like on paper? Just like freaking stores everywhere. I don't know, like an escalator. When you guys think of a mall, what is the first thing you think of? I think of like stairs going up to stores. So it could be like, oh my God, there's like the railing and there's like an escalator here and there's people on it going up the escalator. They're like, oh my God, this is an escalator. Because that's what you say when you go up escalators, is you say, oh my God, this is an escalator. And there's just stores. There's a doorway there and there's like a store here. It's like, oh my God, this is American Eagle or something, or like Uniqlo. Oh, we did go to Uniqlo. Uniqlo. It's a Q. And they're like, oh my God, we're at a mall. Oh my God, we're going up an escalator. And then we went to the mall and we got food, and we got food and yum. Got food. What else did we do? We got oh, we got taiyaki. How do I draw taiyaki? Here's like a fish. It's like a goldfish. Taiyaki is so heckin' yummy. I love taiyaki from Somi Somi. That's what that picture is. We also got cheesecake. Here's cheesecake. We got Japanese cheesecake. Yum. Cheesecake. Cheese. Not cheesecake and not cheesecake taiyaki. We got cheesecake and taiyaki. Oh, Cinnabon. Oh, there was no, I don't think there was a Cinnabon there, but we got cheesecake, we got taiyaki, we got ice cream. Oh, I got a shake, but I'm gonna draw ice cream more of like the traditional sort of like, you know, here's the cone of ice cream, right? You guys like my little ice cream? We got all kinds of stuff. Ice cream, taiyaki, cheesecake, mall, and then we went to go pick up our badges at OffKai, at the convention center, which Aki drove us there as well. I think, can't remember. Aki drove us again. and we went to the convention center, and but like the registration wasn't in like the main lobby area this year like it was last year. It was sort of, it was in like a new hall. So there's like the convention center up here. Like here's the streets, right? The streets of San Jose. And the convention center is like in this space. Like the hotel, convention center here. Normally it was like here last year. But this year it was way down here. It was way down here in the South Hall. So we had to like walk down to the South Hall area and go get our badges. Badge pickup, baby. You guys like my beautiful, beautiful art skills? Badge pickup. But the thing about badge pickup was that the line was super friggin' long. So if like this is the sort of like tent, right? Be like, ooh, I'm a big tent with like a door. And then it goes all the way up here. And the entrance was here. The line went all the way down here. The beginning. Start. It was like, I think it was like, what, 1.5 hours? For us to get through the line? Something like that. It was hot. It was hot outside, and the line was super long, and I was not having a great time sitting outside. But when we got inside, it was much cooler, and everyone was like getting visibly excited, which is super fun. It's always nice to see all the people in line and stuff like that, everyone talking. As you can see on my thing, got our badge, and I didn't bring my standee that day. I was gonna bring it the next day, so no standee yet, but I did post it, I think. But South Hall is kind of rough in the heat. Yeah, everyone was sort of like bunched up against the hall, like the building itself, because it was all shaded there because it was near the end of the day. Oh, hey Tony, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing good. Just talking about OffKai. Went and got our badge, and in the line, it was really funny. Like as we were rounding the front of the building, I turned around. And Arya noticed, because we were in line, it was me, Arya, Twos, and someone else was with us. I can't remember. But we had been split up with the rest of our group, and I turned around, and Arya noticed that the person behind us had the same little like fan that she did, and Arya was like, "Oh my gosh, that's such a cute fan. We have the same fan." And then we turned back around, and I was like, "Man, that girl behind us. I don't know why she reminds me of our friend Yua Luna." Oh, Scone, that's right. Scone, you were with us, yeah. And I'm like, dang. And I was like, Aria, did you know that you was here this weekend? Like at the convention, we're gonna get to see her. Cause the girl had reminded me of Yua. And Aria was like, oh, really? And as I said that, the girl came back up to us and was like, wait, are you Arya? Cause she recognized Arya, but she wasn't sure. And it was Yua. So like, I don't think I had ever seen Yua's face before, but like I had pinned the girl that I thought looked like Yua just based off of Yua's voice and personality, and it was Yua. So we're right in line in front of our friend Yua. So we ended up talking and hanging out in line for a bit while we waited for our badge, which was so hilarious. Which I think Yua's, is it this one? Does Yua have any underscores in her name? Okay, that is not correct. Oh no, she doesn't have the AI in her name anymore. That's right. She's just Yua Luna underscore. That's the right one. It was Scone? Okay. It's Yua Luna. That's her, yeah. So we got to see Yua in line. It was really funny. That was hilarious. we got our badge, and then we went out to the back and talked to a bunch of people, and we were trading cards and stuff like that, and like people wanted to trade the playing cards and such. And then we went to dinner. Where did we go to dinner that night? Does anyone remember? Where did we go to dinner on Thursday? I don't I don't remember. Huh. Well, we got dinner somewhere. We had to have eaten, right? Um do I need to go back into my like receipts and find out where the heck I ate? Was that the first Korean barbecue night? Was it? I don't remember. Um Whatever. Anyway, sometime after that, we had dinner. Oh, that's right. Oh no, did we watch Kung Pao on Thursday? Not on Wednesday? What did we do after Birria on Wednesday? No, didn't we do that on Wednesday? One went to get cookie ingredients while the others went to get everyone umi tea. Oh, that's right. Lauren was with us when we went to the Safeway. Oh shoot. Did we do Kung Pao on Thursday and not Wednesday? Oh my god, I don't remember. What did we do on Wednesday? I need to move this over. Eagle likes ABG. True. Um, um, did we do Kung Pao? Or God damn, I don't remember. When did we watch Kung Pao? Was that Wednesday or Thursday? No. I think we did watch Kung Pao on Wednesday. But we did. That's right. But we did cookies on Thursday. Those were not connected. For some reason I thought we did those on the same day. We did not. We made cookies, we went grocery shopping. We had to carry groceries. We took groceries back to the Airbnb. And this time we Ubered. I remember we Ubered this one. I should move the Uber over. Vroom vroom. Ubered to get groceries, and we walked back to the Airbnb. Then we made cookies. At the Airbnb. Beautiful. Cookies. These are cookies. Beautiful. Then, to round out the night, we went to karaoke. This was karaoke. We met up with Chen and Aiko, and that's where we saw Pachi and Perry and Amor. Let's see, it was a bunch. There was a whole bunch of us. It's like Pachi, Perry, Amor, Aiko, Deagle, Chen, Me Too's Arya. Feedy was there, and Deagle was there. It was awesome. How do I draw karaoke? People singing, smiling, with the microphone in their hands. Musical notes flying around in the air magically. Yay, karaoke! Yay, karaoke! I think this is pretty accurate, like, what karaoke looks like. Yeah, it was awesome. I got to meet so many cool people and hang out with the homies, and it was great. But that's what we did on, that was Thursday. Hybrid femboy, true. Put this, here. Day 0. Then here we go. Day 0. It's beautiful. This is gonna be so hard to read. This is gonna be so hard to read. It's gonna be great. And then we had oops. We did that was the end of day 0. It was a good start, in my opinion, to the convention, obviously. Then we had day 1 was day 1 of the convention, and this is where my memory is going to get even more fuzzy, and maybe I should just put like a general artist alley sort of drawing across Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because just throughout the day we just ran around artist alley and bought so much stuff, and it was amazing. But the unique things were like the different panels you went to, obviously, which I think I have a list of all the panels I went to. Okay, Gen 5, no 1. Oh, I had a schedule thing. Oh my god. Karaoke? Oh, that's right. Okay, so I have this whole list, as you guys can see. Day 1, packed up my standee, which was super cute, by the way. And you guys, if you didn't see it, it's freaking adorable. I think I made like a post specifically about the standee. You guys want to see my Twitter feed? Dun, 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 dun. Here. Look, isn't it cute? Oh my god, it's so adorable. I know it's slightly cut off there, but just deal with it for a second. Because I don't want to go all the way back into the actual posts. You know what? Fine, I'll do it. You guys asked nicely, even though no one said anything. Oh yeah, look, I got a picture of me with Tofi. Oh my god. It's so nice. Yeah, here it is. Look, the standee, isn't it super cute? I'm super happy with it. It's adorable. So I packed it up, brought it to the convention. What color should we go with on this one? Should we go with like dark purple or something? Go with purple. Yes, of course. You see, I knew Narski, I knew. Okay, so as you do, of course, start the day at the Airbnb. And of course, Uber to the convention center. Should I keep drawing the Airbnb? I think you guys get it. I think you guys get it. We'll just start at the convention center. Because we went straight there. And went to the South Hall first to go drop off my standee in the sea of standees. There were actually not that many there yet, but I'm gonna put it in. We're gonna Yay. There's me. Smile. Then it goes. Yeah, you guys like the stand. That's terrible. That's terrible. I need my standee next to me. We're gonna actually draw it, okay? A little bit. There's the arm. This leg kind of goes out. On my little shoe here. I have leg and my shoe. Okay, that's my standee. Standee. We went to go put it down amongst the sea of other standees. Kind of looks like a graveyard if I do it like that. Went to go put the standee away and in the South Hall. I got tank busted 3 times. It did kind of actually. That's true. Guys, can you believe that the first like fan quote unquote fan shots that I got of my standee was 2 of my loyal friends running tank busters into me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Standee dropped off. Supposed to be there for it to be cute. You guys destroyed it. How could you? But day 1, we went drop off the standee, and I got to put it down in the convention. Look, here's all the standees that are around it. There were way more added later. When I came back a day later, there were like 3 times as many in the area. So, but it looks super cute next to everybody. And then we went immediately to the artist alley, which I think what I'm gonna do is leave like a sort of like a space here for artist alley. This is gonna be sort of like the dedicated artist alley space. Because we just went straight to the artist alley and started going through the artist alley and just spending so much money. We spent probably hundreds of dollars in the first like hour, of course, and I'm trying to think. Oh, that's right. We went to the V4 Beachside sing-along panel, which was super nice. It was super good. Congratulations to the V4 members on an amazing performance. I was there primarily to see Tara, who is my favorite V4 member, but I really like all the V4 members a lot. So it was kind of like I was there to see all of them. There to cheer on Tara, but the whole concert was amazing. The V4 concert was. I didn't end up going to Lifetime is Bubbling. I thought about it, but I ran out of time and I was like, you know what? Let's pass on it this year. But I heard it was pretty good. Pretty good. Was I guessing you went so on or something? I'm guessing if you went, or was that something else? I don't know. I didn't go. But I did. Wow, this was on Friday. That's crazy. I don't remember. Top 3, really? Oh my god, man. Maybe next year I'll actually like get to go. Maybe I'll actually have the chance. One of the things I did in Artist Alley was go to my friend Nini's meet and greet. Nini actually raided in a couple days ago while we were raiding in Final Fantasy. So guys, go check her out as well. Oh wait, I should be shouting when I mention specific people. I should be shouting them out. Let me see. What is Nini's? I want to see if there's any like special words in her name. No, it's just Sleepy Nini. Nini's super duper cute. She's so fun. She does primarily play like horror games though, which is not my favorite thing, but I love Nini, so I go support her whenever I can. Lucky the Celestial, hello. Oh my god, Lucky, hello. Yeah, we're OffKai recapping. How was your stream? Guys, for those of you who do not recognize Lucky, go check them out. Their art is freaking super adorable. It's so good. Lucky was part of the Digimon concert that was yesterday, Arya's Digimon concert, which many of you know Arya, and we're at the Digimon concert because our communities are very, very, very similar. I think Arya and I share like 40% viewer base or something. I don't know. But yeah, go check out Lucky. If you saw their art during like the Digimon segment, oh my god, it's so good. Holy moly. Lucky, how was your stream? I love your art so much. Oh, you guys are in ads. I don't know if you guys actually got like hit by the ads already, but you can wait until that. Meanwhile, I can clean up my little artist alley thing. Artist alley. Look at that. Nice and bold. So think, aww. OffKai was super fun. Yeah, don't worry. We got ads going on right now, so I'm going to give the Raiders a chance to get through the ad break that just happened to hit. And then we'll do a little bit yapping in a second. But I will continue drawing out my... Hi, Blue. My god, how are you? I'm not going to draw out like all the meet and greets that I did because I did a lot of them, but I am going to talk about them. So I did not go to the Aegis Link concert either. I think we ended up spending... No, wait. Did I go to the Aegis Link concert? What was I doing from 5 p.m.? Why did I miss the Ada? I missed the Ada meet and greet for a reason. Don't remember what it was. It's okay. Don't worry, a minute and a half till ads are done, then we'll be back. I'm gonna take this chance to drink some water. Give me like 30 seconds. I hope I don't have to pee if I drink too much. You guys think I can make it that long? Do you guys think I can hold it for another like 3-4 hours? It's gonna be a long time. I didn't even take pictures. I didn't even get pictures of everything that I received while I was at OffKai. I took pictures of everything that I bought and a lot of the gifts that I got, but I didn't get pictures of like some of the stuff that my friends were delivering to me when from like previous times. Like Aki handed me a bunch of stuff that she was holding on to me for like a couple months, and then I got it at OffKai because that's the first time we had met up since she had bought it for me. I did not take pictures of all that stuff. So there's actually more than what we're going to be talking about today on top of that. Hi, Blue. Welcome back from ads. I think the ads are still running for some of the other raiders that just came in, so I'm going to give it another like 15 seconds. I wish I could turn off ads completely, man. I feel like they always pop up at like the worst possible timing. But it's okay. We wait. It's only a small price to pay to have no ads for whole hours to run for 3 minutes. Welcome back from ads, everyone else. Hi, Lucky. Don't worry, I didn't talk about anything super important during ads. I saw that it popped up right when you guys came in, unfortunately. But like I was saying before, guys, Lucky was part of the Digimon concert yesterday. If you saw their art, you definitely thought how I thought, where the art was super duper pretty. Lucky, your art is really, really good. I saw your art account and I was like stalking it for like good like 20 minutes. Super pretty. Were you drawing today? Do you have any art texts you want to share? I would love to see what you were working on. Mm-hmm. You had a big tourney yesterday. Yes, you should definitely watch the VOD. I hope your tournament was good. That's good. Anyone coming in with Lucky? I know it's been 3 minutes because ads were playing, but anyone coming in with Lucky, if you guys need a raid and run, no worries at all. We're just doing our little OffKai recap, talking about all the things we did, food, things I bought. At the end, we're gonna go over all the merch that I bought, and it was a lot. I spent in total at OffKai, I talked about it earlier, $4,700, almost 5,000 US dollars at OffKai was spent this year, so it was quite a bit. Not all of that was like art and stuff. A lot of that was like flight, Airbnb, food, Ubers, so on and so forth. But we did spend a pretty penny at the artist alley. Mm. But Lucky, if you would like to share any art that you would love to shill yourself, please, you can post a link to any art that you want to show off. I require an art text from you. Thank you. Your art's super good. I had a blast at the concert yesterday. Thank you for participating. I know Arya super appreciates it, and everyone else that saw it was like lucky to have your art included in the display and the showcasing. It was super awesome. But if you gotta go or anything like that, I appreciate the raid, and we're gonna keep going with OffKai. I hope you are good. I hope the ads didn't like freaking destroy you or something. So we went to Artist Alley every day. So I'm just gonna kind of like draw in something in there later. For now, we're gonna focus on the things that we did specifically on the days. On Friday, we went to there was a specific panel that I was really excited for, and it was Yuri versus Yaoi. So the great debate. It was beautiful. It was an amazing panel. Yuri versus Yaoi. I'm gonna draw like little figurines holding hands. Yuri versus Yaoi, stereotypical stick figure women where they have like the skirt. Because I don't know how to draw women versus. How would I draw men? Two men hanging out with their dongs sticking out or something? I don't know, man. Maybe I just draw them like regular stick figures. I don't fucking know. Thank you, Blue. Appreciate it. Yuri versus Yaoi is the best. See, look, guys, their little extra little leg hanging out. Anyway, hopefully no one pays attention to that. Kind of said you missed the Yuri versus Yaoi. You think you do to the rest? That's probably you guys probably like just like left at some point. Okay, that's not fair. There we go. Better. Yuri versus Yaoi, let's go. I think Yuri won, but they clearly had it pre-recorded to have Yaoi win because it was already on the slideshow. They knew that Yuri was gonna win. They did that just to balance the scales. They ran out. They had badges. They had ribbons for Yuri or Yaoi, and they ran out of Yuri ribbons. Like in line. Like they were handing them out in line, and they got like halfway through the line, and they were like, "Oh," I could hear them say, "We're out of Yuri ribbons." So, wait, what time was the debate? Oh yeah, we had dinner like way after. That's right. They ran out of Yuri ribbons like halfway through the line, so like they had to only give people Yaoi ribbons after that. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like Yuri it was an obvious choice. After the Yuri versus Yaoi debate, we ate some dinner. Burger. Purple burger. Is that a burger? You guys like that? You like that burger? Pretty good, right? And then this is gonna be fries. Burger and fries. Yeah. You guys like my fries, burger and fries for dinner? Pretty good. Good for Yuri fans. They really pulled up. It's true. It's true. You know, for all the Yaoi out there, and people always say that Yaoi saves fandoms, that may be true. But with all the men together, where do the women go? They need their own support group, of course, and that's the Yuri fandom. We are there to make sure that peace is restored because the Yaoi fandom is feral and chaotic. And that's great for them. That's fantastic. I love that for you guys. Enjoy. Do the best you can. Keep doing what you're doing, because at the end of the day, the yaoi fandom does amazing things for fandoms, right? The yaoi groups, the fujoshis literally save fandoms, but there needs to be something to balance that, and that's the Yuri fandom. So it's important work, right? Both of them need to be done. So we're happy to take on a little bit of that, sort of service for you guys. That's what the Yuri enjoyers are here for. We're here to sort of balance out the scales of everything. A little bit of gentleness amongst the chaos of the yaoi, of the fujoshiisms. This burger was terrible, by the way. Um, this burger was not good. I was very disappointed. But I was so hungry that it didn't matter. I was like, I'm just gonna eat it. But it didn't give me the runs, so I think it worked out. It was sustenance, even if it wasn't very tasty. No, it wasn't In and Out. It was Campus Burgers. It was walking distance from the convention center burger place. It was just like a walk in, order the food, and leave. Like, they didn't have sit down. And I mean, the fries were like okay, I guess. The burger it tasted like oil. I don't know. It was just not, I don't know. It was rated really highly. People were like, "Oh yeah, I went there. It was really good." I had two different people tell me that they went there and they thought it was good. And I'm like, maybe they just don't tell them I said this. But maybe they just have bad taste. I think they just have I think I have a more cultured palate or something. Or maybe I had a bad burger. I don't know, dude. It was very unimpressive. I don't know if San Joseers think that that's a good burger. I think skill issue for you guys. I'm sorry. Um, but maybe that place, maybe people don't like that place, and it's just like, oh well, it's the only place open at night, so that's why it's alive, because it's open super late, and that's the only reason that it's like even existing, which could be could be the case. So campus burgers, do not recommend. In and Out, I think is. I actually did not go to In and Out this year. I like In and Out. I think In and Out's fine. It's definitely like a fast food burger. It's nothing special, but it's cheap. In and Out is cheap, and their fries are not great. If In and Out just made their fries better, I feel like they'd be a pretty good restaurant. Like, their burgers are like a solid B tier burger. Okay, like In and Out, it's and that's good. B tier is decent. Like, oh, I actually like this. This is yummy. It's not like amazing, but it's decent. It's a decent burger. But it's cheap. In and Out's big thing is that in my opinion, is that they're cheap, and it's a decent burger. It's not a bad burger. Campus Burgers is a solid like E or D tier burger. It was not good. Um, but In and Out's fine. Like, I enjoy getting it every once in a while when I go to California. It's cheap and it's whatever. Their fries though at In and Out are not good either. They're just pretty mid. Um, so if they make their fries better, they can actually move up a tier probably. Okay, got dinner. What did we do? What did I do after that? Oh, I think I just went back. I just hung out with people at night and then went back to the Airbnb and went to sleep. So that's. Oh my god, look how bare bones my Friday looks compared to. Maybe I should make the Artist Alley section like bigger. We'll see. We'll see. Um, because Artist Alley took up like a huge portion of the things that I did throughout the day. You gotta go to OffKai. You do, Goose. You have to go to OffKai. It was so fun. There was a Yuri versus Yaoi debate, and it was incredible, even though it was rigged. Hats off to all the panelists for that one. It was so funny. I will say the panel was a success, even though the end result was cheating. Okay. What did I do on Saturday? Saturday, I just posted a picture of what I was wearing. I had my little Firefly bag. Oh, that's right. I went to I wanted to go do the Kane meet and greet, but I actually saw Kane on Friday. at a random iPad that he was rolling around on. So I got to say hi to Kane on Friday night, and so I didn't go to his meet and greet on Saturday because I had other stuff I needed to do. I went to the songwriting panel by Eva Ananova, and it was actually really, really, really good. I actually really enjoyed that panel. Let's pick a new color. Let's go with blue, green, purple. Go with orange for Saturday. Let's go with orange. Oh, I gotta do my background for day one. Sipoops. There we go. That's Friday. It's like 30 seconds for In-N-Out fries. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Narsky. So funny that you're here. Hee hee haha. er, the reason I went to that panel was because I owe Narsky part of a song for something. So I wanted to go get some inspiration because I'm very stuck on it. So we went to the songwriting panel and it was so good. Songwriting panel. Oh, that looks like poop brown. I do not like that. Go with like a lighter songwriting panel. Songwriting 101 with Eva. Dude, and her model is so cute. Oh my god. Wait, I think I have one of her VTuber cards. Yeah. Her model, she's so freaking cool. Like, she was pretty funny. I don't know if I can. She had like horns. I'm so sorry, Eva. I'm so sorry. That is horribly done. But yeah, Eva and Anova, very cool, very poggers. It was super busy. It was super busy. Lucky, you're here. I need an art text from you. If you are willing to share, I want to show people your art. Please. You don't have to if you really don't want to. But I love your art. I want people to see it. You can post a link to any art of your choice that you want to share. Please. But yeah, so I went to the songwriting panel and it was super good. I had a lot of there were a lot of good things you talked about in there. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this giant artist alley bubble here and then to draw it in later. It's gonna draw like a big section. Oh yeah, and then I went to the Yuzi meet and greet. I went, yay, Yuzi! She was on a computer with her friend Sao, who I had met just a couple days earlier. Yuzi and and yeah, it was so fun to say hi to Yuzi and Sao. It was super sweet. I love Yuzi. She's great. That's like a very good friend of mine. Which now she's just Yuzi. She used to be Yuzimi. That is not right. Is it no underscore? Am I gonna spend the whole day trying to shout people out and I'm gonna be misremembering their Twitch handles this entire time? Ignore that. Is it just Yuzi, no underscore? Oh, she got the just Yuzi. That's right. I forgot. Cause she hit partner like when did Yuzi hit partner? A couple months ago. And she changed her name. Yuzi. Yeah, Yuzi's sick. Let's go. Yuzi's awesome. So and I got to say hi to Yuzi at the convention. I bought some stuff. I saw some familiar standees while I was at the booth. Sella, Mikan, and Pachi. Who I got to meet Pachi at OffKai or at karaoke on Wednesday night, so that was super fun. Oh no, it was Thursday night. Thursday night. Oh yeah, Yuzi just celebrated her 1 year debut anniversary yesterday. That was fun. So we got to go do that, and then oh, that's right. And then we went to the Spirit Seed meetup, and it was so good. Got to see Tofi and Bolide and Bueno and Tony and Pity and Ren and like all my friends. Spirit Seed meetup. Yay! Spirit Seed meetup. I should have picked green for this day. Love forever. Yay. This was one of the highlights of my weekend. Was going to the Spirit Seed meetup and seeing all the awesome Spirit Seeds and Tofi. And then how can I draw Tofi? Plant. Tofi was so sweet. Tofi was so sweet, and everyone was so happy to see her. Hi, Lynx. Hi, hi. Yeah, little Tofi meetup. She was there, and we got to hang out and just kind of yap with everyone for a bit. Tony, everyone had like gifts for each other. Like Pity was there, and she handed me. She made these adorable bags. Guys, look at this bag on my Twitter feed. It's got like Pity drew all of those. She got like this cute linen or like not linen, this patch bag, and like drew all over it different like illustrations, different little cute chibis of my model. It was so cute. So I used that bag for like the rest of the weekend. But like Bueno handed me like a magic pack and some stickers. Tony had like light sticks for Tofi for the concert on Sunday. Pity had a bunch of stickers, and like I even got like a little keycap of with my little orange on it, and like everyone had a bunch of little like merch to give each other. It was so cute. We had a good time. Oh, like Tony had like pins and stuff, and we all had like our Tofi merch that we had bought from Artist Alley, and it was super fun. We all were super happy to see Tofi. We'd be like, yay! And then we all got to hang out with each other, talk about all the fun we've been having at OffKai so far. Yay! And I got to stand with hang out with Bullhead for a hot minute, and we stood by the standee because it kept falling over, and it was kind of our duty to make sure it didn't keep falling over in the wind. So that was super fun. Oh wait, can I draw Kokiri? Thought I had. Where's Kokiri? I have a little Kokiri headband thing right here, so let's try to draw Kokiri. Like, oh my god, I'm Kokiri. He kind of looks like Kirby a little bit when I draw him, but yay! Oh my god, kind of looks like a chili pepper on his head. But I promise you it's a leaf. The little area was such a wind tunnel. It really was. So like for some reason, I mean it was like kind of windy outside, I guess. It wasn't like there was no breeze, but the area we were in was like below and down some steps, but it was still outdoors. It's kind of hard to describe, but all the wind was like funneling down through the thing, and it was like kept blowing everything over, so we had to like stay at the standee to make sure it didn't freaking fall over. Hi Sparrow, hi Lappy. Oh my god, hi Pity. Pity, I was just showing everyone the adorable bag you made. It was so cute. I used it for the whole weekend. But now I'm like, now I have it on my I have like a shelf in my basement next to my desk that has like a rack on the bottom. So I have your bag draped over the rack to like display. It's so cute. Yeah, the Spirit Seed meetup was like unironically one of the highlights of the weekend for me. It was so fun. I can't wait for next year. Speaking of OffKai next year, any other Spirit Seeds that are in the chat, Bueno and Pity, I know you're here. There are more, I'm sure. Any Spirit Seeds in chat? Guys, next OffKai falls on Tofi's birthday. So we definitely have to do something extra special. Goose, I see you there. We have to do something extra special. I know Tofi is planning some stuff, so we're going to have to make sure that we don't interfere with whatever she's planning, but we got to do something. I talked to Tony. Tony sent me a bunch of like spitballed ideas, and I'm like, we need to like coordinate this effort. We have 9 months, so we'll figure something out. Maybe at some point we set up like a no plants allowed. No, wait, there is a no plants allowed chat in her Discord. We should go in there and try to plan something. So we don't have to do it right now, but like definitely before OffKai next year, probably a couple months in advance, right? I would assume. Everyone cosplays as Tofi or Kokori. That would be so cute. Very difficult to pull off, but that would be super cute. I'm sure we can find something. I think between Bueno, me, Tony, just what I've discussed with you three or you two so far, we already have some good ideas, but I'm sure we can find like even more ideas and we can try to put everything together. There's one thing that Bueno, I think, brought up about something in particular that I don't want to say out loud because just in case there's a chance that Tofi watches this VOD, I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, we have some ideas. So anyway, moving on. I don't want to spoil too much. Spirit Seed meetup was super duper cute. I loved it so much. And then we spent a bunch of time in Artist Alley. Should I move this down here? Yeah. Down there. Scoot this over. I need to buy some space. Yay, Spirit Seed meetup. Yippee. I need space for Sunday stuff. So no rats. No rats. No rats. Nah, no one would rat on it, so it's perfect. We got this. But that was so fun, and I got this cute bag that I love using. Oh my god, it's freaking adorable. And seeing Pity is always a freaking treat. And that night I went back and got more I just posted a bunch of pictures of Artist Alley stuff. Okay. I went and got more taiyaki that night for dinner, and then I think we went back to the mall and got dinner. Do I have a taiyaki picture in here somewhere? There it is. Okay. Went back to the mall. What was this from? Day 0? Let me grab this. We went back to the mall and got cheesecake ice cream and taiyaki again. So let me snag this and bring it over to down here. I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I'm cheating by just taking the pictures. Got food again. It was really yummy. I guys, I may be a fan of taiyaki, like a lot, so it's fine. But there was one glaring issue for the weekend that I had not gotten to do, and that was get bingsu. I had not got it. Was Sunday started. As you can see on my little timeline here that I'm very poorly keeping track of everything. I got my Tofi stuff on Sunday. I actually had it on Saturday, but I forgot. Or I had it on Friday, but I forgot to bring it on Saturday. But what else did we do? Was there anything else on Saturday that I missed? I missed the cosplay contest. I went to the Mino Mieko meet and greet and said hi to my friend Mie. Super sweet. I love Mie. She primarily streams on YouTube. So it's Not like I could link. Well, I guess I could link to. Is it Mino Mieko on Twitch? I think it's. She does use Twitch sometimes. What's her Twitch? It's not Mino underscore Mieko, is it? No. If I search Mino Mieko, there's no underscore. Why do I keep thinking that there's an underscore? Yeah. Mie is very sweet. Good friend of mine. We've known each other for a few years now. We actually met at OffKai last. Well, we didn't meet. We've known each other for a few years. We did meet in person at OffKai last year, but she couldn't come this year. What else did I do on Saturday? Oh yeah, that's right. Dazzling Showtime. So instead of going to the concert on Saturday, which I heard was amazing, we ended up, Tuz and I were super tired, so we ended up just going back to the mall, getting taiyaki and cheesecake and ice cream and getting dinner and just sort of like going in for the night. And we just watched VTubers in our Airbnb for like 2 hours and then went to bed. I think we were watching B because B had just hit partner the day before, so we were like celebrating with her, watching her play Plants vs. Zombies or something. That was fun. Okay. What colors have I not done? We'll do red last. Then green, blue, purple, orange, yellow. But I'm not gonna do yellow. Did I do yellow? No, we'll go back to blue. We'll do like a lighter blue. Dude, the concert, I heard it. Yeah, I heard that concert was so heckin' good. I'm not like sad that I didn't go. I'm sad that I couldn't hear it, but like I think I would have died if I went to the concert because I was already so tired. But I'm glad that you guys had a great time. Let's see. Sunday. What happened on Sunday? On Sunday, oh, that's right. I went to the Kumi meet and greet and super embarrassed myself in front of my favorite Aegis Link member. How do I even draw me embarrassing myself? Wait, wait, okay, hold on. This is gonna be me saying hi to Kumi at the meet and greet. Do I just draw a horse? Like, I just said hello to an actual horse. So I went and I said hi to Kumi, one of my new favorite Aegis Link member. They're super cool, super entertaining. I said hello, hi. And then they couldn't hear what I was saying because the microphone was too low for me because I'm too tall and they couldn't move it any higher. So I had to keep leaning down to talk to Kumi. And I think out of the 3 minutes I spent at the meet and greet, like probably half of that she couldn't hear. So it was just constantly back and forth, me trying to like lean into the mic and saying something and her going, "What? What? I Can you say it again?" And I'm like, "No." And I was so flustered by it that I just kept like I asked like, "So how's your day been?" And she's like, "I just got up. You're like the first person in line, so like I haven't done anything yet." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, duh, of course. I'm like the first person you've talked to today, so like you haven't done anything yet today. Why would I ask that question?" I don't know. I was like super flustered and I feel like I super embarrassed myself in front of the horse. And I didn't even bring a salt block or a sugar cube. I mean, to to improve the mood. But it was still fun regardless. I'm glad I got to say hi. Maybe I can make up for it at the next OffKai. Um, Oh my god, Lover King, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. We're talking about our OffKai stuff. Ooh, Misa. Alright. Kumi, if you're out there somewhere, I am so sorry. I'm sure that was definitely one of the more awkward meet and greets you've ever done. I am embarrassed for myself. Next time I will do better, I promise. But I also went back and oh yeah, it was Sunday, so I had to go pick up my standee from I go pick up my standee from the thing. And while I was there, I saw Citrus Sunshine had their standee in the safari, and I wanted to get a picture with them and have the two citruses, of course. That was fun. I ended up running into Citrus Sunshine in the line on Thursday. I had I was handing out my ribbon. That's right. And I handed them a ribbon. I didn't know who they were because I didn't know what they looked like IRL. I handed them the ribbon. They looked at it and they went, "Oh, Citrus, it's you." And I was like, "Huh? Who are you?" And they're like, "It's me, Citrus Sunshine." I was like, "Oh my gosh," because we've been, the Citrus has got to hit, we gotta look out for each other. So we're of course aware of each other's existence. We just, hadn't reached out about being at OffKai to each other. So that was a fun coincidence. So I got a nice picture of that as well. We did the rounds sort of on our like last bit of the day to try to finish up all the OffKai merch that we needed, all the exhibition stuff, all the artist alley booths that we hadn't gotten to visit or anything like that. We were just sort of running around like crazy. I got to go say hi to Tara as well at the Tara meet and greet. I feel like I had so many meet and greets that I didn't talk about that maybe I can write down later. It's gonna be a mirror of the other one. This one went a little better. The microphone was taller, and hi. How do I draw Tara? I mean, I know what Tara looks like, but she's she's so complicated. I don't know if I can just like off the top of my head draw Tara. It's a gremlin, that's for sure. Like, oh my god, here's my hair. It's so long and it goes everywhere, and I have like a cool like spiky thing in my hair, and I'm a gremlin and I'm going to run around and yay. Oh, and she said 6'7", 6'7". Tara. We 6'7'd at each other for like 15 seconds. It was amazing. And then we went through Artist Alley. And then after Artist Alley was the concert. That's right. We had the concert and that everything. Oh, I went around with my standee to the Artist Alley booths and took pictures of people with them. Like I took a picture of me with my artist Oshi Kudi was there, and then I brought it to the concert, and we saw Ada and Tofi perform at the concert, as well as some man. Everyone at the concert was amazing. Like obviously I know Ada and I know Tofi, but to the people I didn't know that were there, they all did so good, and I ended up meeting Hiraki Yu after the concert because they're friends with a friend of mine. So we ended up finding them in the hallway and like sort of surrounding them and congratulating them. They were amazing. Everyone at the concert was so good. I am really proud of everyone. But after the concert, wait, carousel concert. Yay! See the sea of people. You know what? Let's do like this. There was the drummer. We draw like the whole band. You guys like my little drum set that I'm drums, and then there was the singers, and there was a guy playing a saxophone in the back, just freaking awesome. There was a saxophone. You guys like my little saxophone? Two guys with mint tumblers, 6 and 7 do 6-7 at Mint's meet and greet. That's amazing. Carousel concert was so good though. Yeah, again, everyone did freaking awesome. Do this, and then behind everything was the screen with the VTubers on them. Yeah, it was so good. And after that we had Spirit Seed photo, which kind of... Did I just copy this over? But without Kokori in it? It's just the same thing. Photo op. We had all the spirit seeds come together for one final photo, and it was super cute. And then I left my standee behind for Bull-Eyed. He ended up keeping it. And then, oh my god, I need to make more room. Then, who's that I wanted to meet that I couldn't have contact with until the lineup? Oh, until the photos at the end? We were waiting for Tofi to come back from the concert. That's what we were waiting for before we went off to dinner. We went off to dinner after that. And then we went to get Bingsu! Bingsu, my beloved! Oh my god! Oh, who can say what is wrong? I'm drawing all the strawberries. There's the ice cream. And there was big dollop of ice cream on top. Bingsu! I was like, guys, I have not had Bingsu yet. It's time for us to go get Bingsu. So we went to get Bingsu, and then we did karaoke. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna copy this. Bingsu into karaoke was so heckin' good, dude. Holy. Bingsu into karaoke was, oh, wonderful. Stop friend for 2 hours? Narsky, please. You're making me feel warm. Bingsu for 2 hours. Look, my drawings are getting smaller and more complicated the further I go in. You can see day one is like massive. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, karaoke went until like 2 a.m. and then we took a nice picture of everybody and then we went home. And let's see, what did I do after that? Oh yeah. And then on Monday, we went to the airport. What color should I use for this one? I haven't done red yet. Dude, Wednesday is so chonky, but you know what? It's fine. Monday we went to the airport and they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, your flight's canceled." In fact, we can actually just take this. can take this and cheat. Get rid of this. We went from Airbnb, then Ubered. Oh. To the train station. Train is written backwards now. That's how you know it's a train. Uber to the train station, which then Ubered to the airport, or trained to the airport, which we then took a bus, go to the airport. Except when we got to the airport, they were like, no. Your flight's been canceled. Good luck. Train from the mirror dimension, exactly. They were like, no. See, look, now it's a really bad handwriting. They're like, no, it's canceled. So then we're like, frig! What are we gonna do? Ugh. Well, let's get a hotel. So we Ubered to a hotel, and you guys know which hotel we went to. I was like, you know what? Let's make something out of this. Let's do something interesting. And we went to the old OffKai venue, baby. We went to the Hyatt Regency, and I walked around the Hyatt Regency. How do I even draw this building? It's freaking massive. It's like, it used to be where OffKai was. We went to the old OffKai hotel. So Gen 1, 2, and 3, the first 3 OffKais were at this hotel. And that picture that I posted on Twitter, it was the old atrium. Like, that space used to be completely open, and until all hours of the morning, VTubers would hang out there in atrium. And the first OffKai I ever went to, Gen 2, I met so many people there that I still know to this day. It was so cool. I have so many good memories of that hotel. It's where I met a bunch of artists that I still follow, like Chalcedonics, Ugu Bear, Chiro Fish, like a bunch of people that I had met for the first time. I met at OffKai Gen 2. I met IPN, Hazami. That's where I met IRL for the first time. Like Arya, Elegant, Cherry, Caster, Alex, like the whole shebang, Ambi. Like, I met so much happened to me during OffKai Gen 2. So going back there and just walking around the old hall and stuff like that was like a fun trip down memory lane. Hi Neme. You're out of here until I show the hall? Okay. soon. But that night we went to SF. And we got dinner on the bridge. Guys, okay. So I was looking for tips or for suggestions for places and so on. 2 people suggested this place called On the Bridge. Mish! Oh my gosh, Mish! How are you? Oh my god, my gamer. Dude, how have you been? Holy crap. I feel like I haven't been able to visit you in your stream in like a million years because I feel like I've been away for so long. I hope you've been good. Oh my god, we gotta catch up soon. Holy crap. They got to meet the orange? Exactly. Mish, if you... Wait, we got to meet? What do you mean? When I went to New York earlier this year. Oh my god. I was gonna say you should go to OffKai next year. I know it's across the country, but it's super fun. Dying from school. No. I'm just going over all my OffKai stuff. Right now we're covering Monday because my flight got canceled. So I had to like find stuff to do on Monday. And so we kind of made a night of it. And we went to the old OffKai location because it's right next to the airport. And then we went to this place called On the Bridge I was just talking about. So a bunch of people suggested this place to me, people that live in the area, and it's called On the Bridge because, as you guessed, congrats, it's on a bridge. It's literally like a between the buildings. Like here's building 1 and here's building 2 and there's like a street underneath it and there's a bridge. Like a skyway, like a walkway. On the bridge, there's a restaurant. And it's freaking adorable. And we went there and it was very yummy. There was a super cute old man. That was a Japanese old man and he was super funny. Very yummy. It was good. Yeah. On the bridge. when I asked for suggestions, I think it was Clara. Clara just said on the bridge and I was like, on what bridge? Like, no, it's called On the Bridge. I'm like, oh, okay. Did I post pictures? I did. Look, we got garlic toast and I got like a pork bowl thing. It was great. Fantastic. You'll be stuck in school and next OffKai? Bruh, why would you do this to me? Ugh. Okay. Get off the hook this time. But then the OffKai after that, you have no excuses. But I ended up getting to meet up with and hang out with Dio, my friend Dio. He was in the area and I asked him if he wanted to drive us to the city to get dinner and he could join us for dinner. And he said, yes, I would love to. So we got to hang out for a couple hours on Monday night, and it was really nice. Dio is great, and he so graciously drove us into the city instead of us taking an Uber. So it kind of was like 2 birds with 1 stone. But Dio's fantastic, and it's always good to see my dude. And we didn't, I am disappointed in one thing with OffKai this year. The only thing that I'm upset about for OffKai this year is that not a single person asked me to interlock toes with them. That's insane. Not a single person asked me to interlock toes. I don't know, what more do I have to do? What do I have to do to please you people? I don't understand. So maybe next year, maybe someone will finally ask me to interlock toes with them. Basically went back to the hotel and then our weekend was over. I'm not gonna draw out Tuesday's stuff because Tuesday we literally just sat at the airport, flew to Phoenix, and then flew home and drove home. It took 14 hours to get home, but we got home and it was a very boring day, so I'm not even gonna bother writing it out. This space I'm gonna fill in. I need to fill this in. Let's see. Day 2 was Saturday. Dun, dun. I know, I was so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in you guys. How could you? That is too dark. It's a little better. Okay. Oh, Mish, I have a question for you. That is not right now. I can ask you later. It has to do with your business marketing skills. Oh my gosh. Don't let me forget. Okay, that can be Sunday. Is that too bright? That could work. Okay, let's stick with that one. I'm trying to make this look really color coded. Color. Yes, yes. That's my week, guys. Look at that beautiful. It's gorgeous. 6'7", dude. 6'7". I did a layover in Sky Harbor. Yeah, it was the worst. If you guys have never been to the Phoenix airport, the Sky Harbor International Airport, just pray that your layover is short because it's hot, it's depressing, there's nowhere to sit unless you have a gate ready that isn't full to go sit at, or if you find a random restaurant to go in and eat at, and then you have to pay money to eat at the restaurant. Pray to God that your layover is short enough. Where's in New York? You know, I've never been to LaGuardia. Is that the name of the New York airport? When we flew into New York, we actually came in through the New Jersey airport, and it was fine. The thing is that when you guys go to an airport, right? Obviously, there's terminals with all the gates on them, and there's shops and stuff. But every single airport that I've ever been to, which, I mean, it's not like I've been to hundreds of airports, but I've been to a fair number of airports, okay? Enough to have like a general idea of how airports are laid out, right? Every airport has like, you know, at least one sort of like atrium, right? Like a central lobby area, like, oh, this is kind of like where things split off, right? Like it's open, it's whatever. Like there's always like random art decorations, whatever. Like, you know, sometimes they look really weird, but right, that's just the airport. Like they decorate it, right? The airports aren't just like a box. But Phoenix is just a box. It's just a box. There's nothing there. Every airport has like waiting areas or like a place to sit down. Like even if it doesn't have charging ports, it's just an area that's just like a common lobby area, right? Or it's open. Imagine like a 20-foot wide by 15-foot tall rectangle that just stretches in a large rectangular prism that has moving walkways on the two sides and nothing on the inside. That is everything between the terminals in Phoenix Airport. Just a box with moving walkways in it and glass windows on the side for the sun to come in and destroy you. And then you get to the terminal, and the terminal is just a box. It's just a box. It's super low ceilings, super long, super plain, with restaurants on the side and gates. There's nowhere to sit because all the gates are full all the time. There's nowhere to sit unless you go into a restaurant to pay. There's no common lobby area. There's no atrium with like sort of like a big open space for you to like actually breathe in. It's just a super depressing, long combination of hallways all connected and a super long line. It's like, guys, this is what the Phoenix airport looks like. You ready? It's like parking garage. Fucking hallway. Terminal. Hallway. Hallway. And then this like connects here or something. I don't know. Hallway. Terminal. 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 Each of these, that's it. That's fucking it. Each of these hallways is like moving walkway, nothing. Windows for the sun to come in and annihilate you. And that's this all the way down here. So when we had to go from this terminal to this terminal, we just went all the way down. Nothing. Nothing in there. Here, this space, gate, restaurant, gate, restaurant, newsroom, gate, like, it was so depressing. It was easily the worst airport I've ever been in. If you guys think that Chicago's airport is bad, Chicago's airport at least has stuff. It at least has, like, an attempt to be something other than a box. Phoenix is like, nah, we're a box, and that's it. Get over it. I'm like, oh my God, dude. We literally walked around for an hour trying to find a place to sit down, And we ended up spending so much time walking around looking for a place to sit down that it was time for us to go to our flight. We did. That's the thing, Narsky. We did. We started in like the middle, and then we walked around because we were bored and there was nowhere to sit. And then we had to go all the way to the northwest side of the airport, and then they moved us to the northeast side of the airport. So like at the last minute, we had to do like a 15-minute walk to the other side of the airport. I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, Phoenix, worst airport ever, by the way. Worse than O'Hare. A million percent worse than O'Hare. I've never been to the New York City airport, so I have no idea if it's worse or better. But yeah, I feel like I feel like I need to fill in some of this stuff from Friday. Should I combine these colors? Should I make this a little easier on myself instead of using folders? I'm gonna make this easier on myself. Best song ever written, but oh good, okay. Oh good. What is this one supposed to be then? Okay. Oh wait, I accidentally deleted Monday. Okay, hold on. There's Monday. Text. Background. Perfect. I made this harder on myself for no reason. Okay. What did I do on Friday? I feel like I skipped some stuff on Friday that I could have drawn in here. What did I do on Friday? Oh, I did the Nini meet and greet. That was, yeah, I can draw that in. Oh my god, I said hi to Nini. Nini was so nice. Yay. I can't draw. I'm sorry, Nini. My hands are shaking. I can't write. Yay. Then this is all going to be Artist Alley. This whole space here is like Artist Alley. The bubble that is things I did in Artist Alley. Sky Harbor is basically just 3 long rectangles. Yeah, it was horrible. Don't mind O'Hare is the location. These are repetition grinding flights submitted to different platforms. Which is crazy because that's crazy that's your experience, Bueno, and I'm so sorry. I mean, I guess I've flown out of O'Hare. I fly out of O'Hare probably 4 to 5 times a year on average. Maybe 3 to 4 times a year is more accurate. And I don't think I've ever had a single issue flying out of O'Hare. Every time I've had a problem at an airport, it's always been coming back. Like the problem was with the airport, the other airport, but maybe that's anecdotal, you know? I don't know. I love my stand. Freaking cute. It's in a good home now, is what I would say. But you guys want to see? Did I tell you that Bolide took my standee? You guys want to see something funny? Look what Bolide did. Bullet may or may not be running his car into my standee, bro. Oh wait, there's another picture that I can't share on Twitch because it has a firearm in it, but a fake firearm may or may not have been pointed at my standee. It's pretty good. It's so anyway, standee abuse, trigger warning, standee abuse. You guys want to keep that there and take a look at it. That's for you guys to enjoy. No, it's just Chicago. I think the main issues I've had with airports were obviously San Francisco. I had a slight issue last year as well, flying out of SF, but it wasn't. It was only like an hour delay. It wasn't anything terrible. But this year was horrible. They rerouted us. Although I will say, I flew American. I normally fly United out of O'Hare because O'Hare is like a hub for United, so I get like extra rewards and stuff like that. But this year, the flight was cheaper to fly American, so I flew American, and now I suddenly had these issues. So maybe it wasn't an SF problem. Maybe it was an American Airlines issue. United Airlines, sponsor me, please. Thank you. Hashtag not sponsored. You guys enjoying watching my standee almost get run over? Apparently, Bolide superimposed a completely different background. Like apparently that's actually his car, but to not dox himself, he like edited out the grass into different grass and edited out like the background images, like the sky, to like a different background so that there's no way you could tell where he lived because it's actually just completely different except for the dirt road. I was like, that is so much work just to get a freaking gif of me getting run over. Actually insane. Yeah, this is a map of my OffKai trip. Hi, Yuzi. I was talking about you earlier because look, there's you. Well, it's not you, but it's when I saw you in Sao. Yeah. So we're talking about, I want to cover my artist alley experience in this white blob in the middle because it sort of took up like a huge chunk of my OffKai, but I'm not sure how to sort of represent that yet. So I may have to come back to it later and fill it out. But you came at a good time, actually. Hi, Tachi. You came at a good time because I'm just about to talk about how much freaking money I spent at OffKai. I spent way too much money, and I have pictures of everything I bought at OffKai, and then you guys are gonna get to guess how much money I spent at the Artist Alley. For anyone who wasn't here before, the grand total of my OffKai spending has been revealed. But the grand total number includes Airbnb, hotels, flights, Ubers, food. So like the grand total is obviously much higher than just how much I spent on merch at the Artist Alley. But the merch at the Artist Alley number is nothing to scoff at either. The grand total of money that I spent at OffKai this year was 4,000. Oh, wait, do not look at that because that's gonna have the answer. I don't want you guys to know the answer. I should hide that first. No one go back in the VOD. I want it to be a surprise. There's nothing sensitive on there. It just has the answer for how much I spent at the Artist Alley. The grand total I spent at OffKai was $4,718.15. My food costs at OffKai, this is just while I was in San Jose, was $796.36. Yeah, so about $800 on food. I spent $1,374.88 on transportation. $489 of that was Ubers. So almost $500 in Ubers. I spent over $1,000 on karaoke and the Airbnb and the extra day at the hotel. Which, if you guys have been following along with napkin math, that leaves a specific amount of money left for Artist Alley, but I will show you that number after we go over all the merch we bought. So the reason that today's stream, I am a PNG and we're using Paint, is because I literally did not have enough time between when I got home Wednesday morning and today to actually compile images of all the merch that I bought. So I actually spent the day today organizing with my wife all the merch that I bought at OffKai this year. I think what we can do is go through all the pictures and we can just talk about them. And then when we're past the yapping portion of the stream, I'm going to be taking these pictures and adding like the logos of who I bought them from onto a picture so I can post them in the Discord so that you guys can go check out the artists and stuff and go find them. But I want to show you guys everything first. So we're going to set up, I need to set up Chrome on here so that you guys can actually see all the stuff I bought. So here's the start. And I may or may not have, as you can see in the top corner, I may or may not have a count. We are going to keep track of how much Firefly stuff I bought at OffKai this year. And if you guys want to try to guess how much I spent at the Artist Alley, you guys are free to track along with how much you think these are all worth and try to figure out how much I spent at Artist Alley. The hint is that I went to 30 different booths and bought stuff from 30 different booths in the Artist Alley this year. So this is the first one, which I think is super duper cute. This is an Angels of Delusion acrylic stands that I bought from Lucid Sky, which most of these artists don't have Twitch accounts that I was able to find, so we're gonna have to wait until I can get like the logos on for you guys to be able to go check out the artists and stuff. So yeah, anyway, moving on. I got these super cute Angels of Delusion acrylic stands. I've actually been really wanting to get Angels of Delusion acrylic standees for my merch shelf because I love them. But I wanted to make sure that it was from the same artist and an artist that I like. I had bought art from Lucid Sky last year at OffKai, and they were also ZZZ characters. I bought like a Jane Doe and an Astra Yao, and I think I bought like a Nekomata from them as well. So I thought it fitting to buy the Angel of Delusion merch from them this year, and I am very happy with it. It's super duper cute. I love their art style, and yeah. Anyway, I finally have my AOD stuff, so I'm very excited about that. Let's see, what else did we get? We got some of these pictures may be like sideways, like this one. Am I able to like rotate it in Chrome? No, I'm just copy this and put it in here. You guys can take a look. Here we go. Okay, so this is a Yelan themed dice set I bought at Brother Ming Games. They had a lot of cool stuff. They had this dice set, and I had to buy this, of course. We actually bought this on Sunday, and my wife was not very happy because we had already spent a lot of money. And I walked over to this booth and I was like, wow, I didn't get to check this booth out yet. And I saw the Yelan dice. I'm like, oh my God, I have to buy this, right? I don't have a choice. I like the amount of Yelan stuff is like so small. Like, are you telling me this whole time it's just been here? So of course I had to buy it, and it's a 7 set polyhedral dice set. So it's got everything you can ever need, and all of the high numbers are all hydro symbols, which I thought was super cool. And this beautiful case for it. I have another angle of the inside, which looks super good. All the elemental symbols on it. The box itself is very solid, very beautiful, very nice. Very happy with that one. Everything we got is super cool. I agree. Twos is feeling much better about the whole thing because I convinced her that it's gonna be okay. Whether or not it's true or not, I don't know. Let's see. Um wow. Okay. The next one is sideways, so I need to put it on here. The next one is an art print I got from this one. I got this art print from the same one, but the art itself is actually from an artist that I am working with for my 2.0 debut that I really, really like. Himi. So I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what it is, but Himi drew this Firefly print that was at the same booth as the Yolandice, and so of course I had to buy it. It's beautiful. Himi is a super talented artist. She has already completed an artwork for my 2.0 debut that you guys will see in a couple months, and the Firefly count officially begins with 1. 1. All right, the first Firefly object has been revealed. Does this one count? Because there was another thing that we got from the same booth, and it was this really cool Genshin Star Rail poker set. And it's a deck of cards, and all of the art is custom art of a bunch of different characters across Genshin and Star Rail. And I put all my favorites in the front, as you can see. So there's a ton of characters in here, but I put the Kirara, Qingchui, Firefly, Yelan, Skirk, and Nilu in the front, just so we can see the art. Is Tart in there? Yes, he is. I thought about throwing Tartaglia and Aventurine away, but then the set would not be complete, and I feel like that would be a dishonor to a wonderful artist, so I decided to keep them. It was a hard decision for me, but at the end of the day, I think it would hurt me more to disrespect this amazing artist than to get rid of the character that I hate. At the end of the day, the artist put in amazing work, and I don't think throwing it away would be smart. But Firefly is in here, so I guess the Firefly count technically goes up by 1. I didn't buy it because Firefly was in here, but she was, and so I guess the count goes up. It does count. I think it does count as a Firefly. So that's 2. Let's see what's next. Oh yeah, as you can see over here, I also got on the far left. You see it? Oops. On the far left, the little Mora coin. Isn't that cute? Guys, I have a Mora. That's crazy. It's actually like really hefty. It's like really dense. I wonder what they painted over. Like, did they actually get like metal and press it and then like cover it in the paint? Because it's not. I have it right here. Wait, where is it? Oh no, wait. I thought I put it right here. Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. It's not like, I don't know what kind of paint they put on this, because it doesn't feel like paint, but it's got to be. So it's good paint. It's solid, and it's kind of heavy. I actually really enjoy this little Mora that I got. So that's fun. Okay, so that was from Brother Mean Games. Next thing we bought was this Izumi teeny acrylic stand from the Viveria booth. I didn't get to see Teeny. Apparently Teeny was there at OffKai, and I unfortunately did not get to run into her, but I do really enjoy Teeny streams. I think their model is super duper cute. I am a fan, and I wanted to at least, at minimum, get something of Teeny at OffKai, so I found this standee at the Viveria booth, and so I bought it, and it's super duper cute. So I'm gonna have to put it up with the other VTuber stuff that I have on my shelf. Next one is this Jane Doe charm I got. It's so cute. Look at the little smug rat. This is our rat queen. This is our queen of the rats. She's beautiful. I love Jane Doe. My favorite ZZZ character, 100%. So I'm glad that I was able to find a couple Jane Doe things. I think there's a few Jane Doe things I got. I got a print as well, which we'll see later. But this charm was extra cute, so I had to obviously get my hands on it. Next one is from Amor. If you guys are not familiar with Amor, they also stream. They stream on Twitch under CL Amor, but they are a very, very accomplished artist, and they love fighting games. And I actually met them at Evo last year, but their Twitch name is just Amor, I think. But their Twitter is like CL Amor. So they're super cool. I actually got to hang out with them at karaoke this year. And I originally found them because they did a series of Uma Musume acrylic charms, as you can see one of them here. A series of Uma Musume acrylic charms where if you buy a bunch of them, she gives you like a acrylic racetrack, and you can put the Umas in the racetrack to make it look like they're racing. It's the coolest thing ever, and it was really funny because I had the same idea after Uma came out, and I was walking in the mall with my wife, and I'm like, man, there needs to be an acrylic like racetrack where you can put the Umas in and you can like mix and match them as you go. And the next day, I saw the tweet from Amor saying, "Hey, I'm doing this. Pre-order now. I'll have them at Evo this year." So Evo 2025. I was the first one into the Artist Alley. I was front of the line. I went straight to Amor's booth and bought 7 Umas and the racetrack, and it's one of the best things on my shelf. And I would just like, every time I would see Amor at cons, I would buy like 1 or 2 more. And I had been waiting for her to add Tamamo Cross. And I noticed this year that she added Tamamo Cross. So I told her at karaoke, Amor, I'm coming to your booth tomorrow. And I'm coming to buy Tamamo Cross. And she's like, okay, I'll be waiting for you. And sure enough, Friday morning, Friday morning. Friday morning, I went to Amor's booth, bought Tamamo Cross, and bought this cute Eiko sticker as well. And yeah, so that was freaking awesome. It's so good. I love Tamamo Cross. I got a couple Tamamo Cross things you'll see. Maybe I should have made a Tamamo Cross counter. Okay. Are you guys ready for the next one? Speaking of Uma Musume and also Firefly, we got 2 Firefly charms, a Silent Suzuka charm, and a Firefly sticker from the same booth. From Sorrowful Rose, they had 2 different Firefly charms, so I bought both of them and the sticker. So the Firefly count goes up to 5. These are so cute. I had to get them. Oh, it's freaking adorable. I love it so much. Okay, moving on. From who is this? This was Rumiku. Bought from Rumiku. We bought another Firefly charm. So we're up to 6. But look at this charm. It's so cute, right? It's adorable. It's the cutest thing ever. You guys are gonna be disappointed in me. Because the next thing is from the same booth. From Rumiku, we also got another Firefly print. So, yeah, anyway. So that's 7. But look at this print. Look at this Firefly print, guys. Isn't it the cutest thing ever? Look, it's the scene at the end of Penacony when Sparkle threatened to blow up the ship with all the bombs and stuff, and then the last one's about to go off, and Firefly carries you into the sky, and then it's just fireworks, and then you fall together. Look, she's holding your hand, and you're just flying through the sky together and being so happy. Oh my god. Anyway, 7. Yeah, you're welcome. Sparkle, the ultimate matchmaker. For real, on God, no cap. Next up is this Yalan print that I found, which is super pretty. So I bought it, and I'm gonna put it on my wall, and it's amazing. It looks so good. This one's from Okurita, I think, is this one. And I also got, on top of the Yalan print, I got this Tofi charm, which is super duper cute. I got lucky this year. I got a handful of Tofi stuff. That is my Kamiyoshi, is goat. Which, if anyone is not following Tofi, not only do I have a command for Tofi, a specific command for Tofi, my Kamiyoshi, let's go. Yeah, it was fun hanging out with the Spirit Seed crew this year, as always. Yeah, I got there were a lot more Tofi like merch this year, so I was fortunately able to go pick up a bunch of stuff to show off my appreciation. Speaking of Tofi stuff, Tora Pop had a bunch of these "Hello, my Oshi is" tags, stickers, and acrylic charms that were super cute. So there were like a ton of different ones, like VTubers, Uma Musume, etc., that you could get. And so we picked up 3 of them. We got the Tono Diamond, Measure McQueen. There was no Tamamo Cross one, unfortunately. I would have bought that. And then obviously Tofi, I got a sticker, and I got the charm, and I got to wear that to the concert. Super nice. Then from Shokyun, we got another Firefly charm. So it's up to 8. I thought this one was so cute. The little bunny ears are adorable. Aren't they so cute? This one is great. I'm really happy with this one. I need room for my Firefly stuff, guys. I'm running out of space. I may or may not may not have any more space on my desk for my Firefly charms. But after that, we found these stickers and charms at Xiao Chao's booth. Every year I go to OffKai, I have Xiao Chao receipts because their art is so freaking cute. They had Tofi, they had Phoebe, and they had Hiyumi. I was so happy to see Hiyumi art there. There's actually a few Hiyumi arts things, so I was able to pick up some Hiyumi stuff as well, and of course the Tofi charms. And then they let us get a third one because it was buy ticket one free, and I think Phoebe's design is super duper cute, so I picked up a little Phoebe charm as well. Yeah. Okay, up next is Minzgraf. We visited Minzgraf's booth and happened to find ourselves, you guessed it, another Firefly charm. So that puts us up to 9. I don't know if we're gonna get to 57, Narski. I'm sorry, but we're already at 9, which I feel like is pretty good. Oh my god, Aiko! Thank you for the resub, gamer. How are you? Oh my god, Aiko! Are we gonna get Aiko Kama merch at OffKai next year? Please? I would buy it in a heartbeat. You know that it'd be up here on this picture. I'm going over all the merch I bought and how much money I spent at OffKai. It's gonna be great. You should! If you like look at the exhibitors that went this year and last year and see if any of them like do merch signups and see if you can get like merch to them or something, because then maybe they'll have, you know who does like a ton of stuff? Kawa Entertainment does a ton of indie VTuber work. Like their booth is always huge every year, and they have tons of stuff for just other VTubers. So Kawa Entertainment might be an avenue. Red Tail Retail does VTuber merch. I know Yuzi goes through Red Tail Retail for some of her merch. And Pachi, and I think Econ as well, and maybe Sella. I don't remember. But there's like tons of different places you can look through, like exhibitors, people who go to OffKai and other conventions, and they offer all kinds of deals. I mean, you typically have to like apply to them. It's not like you can just get it, but it's worth a shot. That would be so cool to get some Aiko Kama stuff at OffKai. It would be freaking awesome. Next thing, okay, from the same artist as this keychain, guys. You ready? You want to see these art prints I got? They're super pretty. Look, it's Robin, Silverwolf, and Firefly. These, it's hard to tell, but they're foil. They have like foiling on them. It's pretty easy to see the foiling on Silverwolf's, like with her fingers pointing at the like glow, and like the bottom left, like the green yellow shine you can see. Firefly, all the sparklies are foiled, and on Robin, a bunch of the birds are foiled. Super pretty. Does put our Firefly count up to double digits though. And then, oh my god, you guys are not ready for this. Okay, so Tooz and I were walking around on Sunday. We had already spent like a ton of money. We were already sort of like, oh my gosh, we've spent so much money. What are we gonna do? We ran across this booth of jewelry, and we're looking at the jewelry, and we're like, wow, this jewelry is super pretty. And it's all themed after different like characters or VTubers and stuff. And we see it. They have a Castorus comb, or a Castorus hair tie thing, or hair clip. And they have Robin ear studs and Firefly studs. And I'm like, oh my god. We looked at each other. We're like, okay. We have to buy these, right? Like, we legally have to buy these. We don't have a choice. So we did. We bought the comb, or the hair clip. Sorry, I keep calling it a comb. We bought the hair clip. We bought the Robin studs, and we bought the Firefly studs. We didn't stand a chance. It is over. Here's a closer look at the Robin studs. Super cute. And the Firefly studs, super cute. Do not regret. Do not regret. So that's another Firefly. I guess technically it's Firefly themed. Isn't it cute? The hair clip is super cute. It's Castorus themed from Star Rail. So yeah, we fell hard for these, so it's kind of Jover for us. Give you an idea of how much money we spent. Jewelry is not cheap. We also went to the Aegis Link booth and picked up a Kyurudin and Kumisa Umare fan acrylic hanging stand, or what would you even call this? It's like a hanging fan acrylic charm thing. Super cute. They had one for each member, but we were running out of money, so I picked two. I had bought stuff from the original 4 members last year. So I didn't focus on getting original member merch this year. I focused on getting new member merch. And so I had to pick 2. I do like Valen a lot, and I like, oh my god, am I blanking out on the 4th member? I'm so sorry. I do like all the members of the new Aegis Link gen, but if I had to pick 2, Kyurudin and Kumi are my favorites. They're all great, but I only had so much money, so maybe next year I'll try to fill in the blanks with more merch for the other 2 members. Man, there's so much stuff, guys. Holy crap. We also went to this booth. Monocro drew these. Tama Macross. I see my goat Tama and I gotta buy it. So cute. These were drawn by Monocro, but it was at the Toho events booth, so that'll get credited to both of them. Oh my god. Okay, I love Bunmi's art. Bunmi is so freaking talented. Look at these Shikishi board prints. Look at these. Hiyumi, Mibun, and Reichu. I got to see Hiyumi, Mibun, and Reichu at OffKai this year, and it was awesome. It was so nice seeing all of them. They're super sweet. I only got to see Mibun for like 30 seconds, just enough to say like, hello, nice to meet you, and then they had to go off and do something else. Hiyumi, I got to chat with in line for the Carousel concert on Sunday for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so, but Hiyumi and I talk online every once in a while anyway, so I'm glad that I got to see them in person. Reichu I knew was at OffKai, but I had no idea that I was gonna get to run into her because I figured it would be like we'd all be running around too much. I got so lucky running into Ray, and it was such a pleasure. I am so happy that I got to see Ray after all these years. I feel like we've known each other for such a long time. We finally got to say hi, and I brought her the Shikishi board, and I had her sign it. And I'm glad I did because Ray's and Hiyumi's were unsigned. Mibun's was signed, so I already had that signed. And then I had to track down Ray, and she had a marker, thankfully. I had to track down Ray and then track down Hiyumi and get them to sign it. And
Hello.
Arya's here. I saw your Cubchew. Hey, gamer.
Hiyo.
How was dinner?
It was good.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
You're just doing OffKai recap stuff.
Yeah, I'm going over my merch right now, so I'm like almost there.
Nice.
Yeah. Guys, Arya's here to join me. Scone's in chat.
Oh my god, it's the gang.
It's the gang. Yeah.
Gang.
It's the gang. It's the
I'm
Arya.
just
It's the
here.
Lauren. Dude, when I grabbed Lauren, we went to Lauren met up with us on Thursday when we were at the mall. And Arya, Scone, Hybrid, and Aki and Mia had gone to get soba or udon or noodles of some kind. Udon. They went to go get udon, and then I went to the food court with Twos because we wanted something in the food court. And then Lauren found me when we were in the food court because we were meeting up, and then I brought him over to the rest of the group, and they were still eating, so we went to go get dessert. And while we were getting dessert, they finally met up with us, and I was like, Arya, guess who this is? And you were like, I don't know. You couldn't tell.
You guys didn't tell me nothing. I was like, I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
No. It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
And then he spoke, and I was like,
and then he spoke, and I was like, "It's your favorite. It's your oh no, that's what it was like."
My favorite Mirage Trident Tap Strafer.
I was like, "Hey, what's your least favorite part about Olympus now?" And he was like, "Getting rid of the car." And you were like, "Oh, it's you, my tap strafing Trident driver." I'm maybe just under halfway through the merch haul stuff.
Ooh, you got a lot to go through.
I spent a lot of money.
Money.
Yeah, so I got the Shikishi board signed, which I was super happy I got all three to get signed. Your Apex lingo, bueno, activated. Yeah, Lauren, Arya knows Lauren mainly for being a Mirage player and for being a tap strafing Trident driver.
Literally, in one of the first times I met him, he was like, Arya, watch this. And then he was like, I was like, whoa!
I'm so sad. Why did they get rid of the Tridents? I don't understand.
It was literally one of the most epic Apex moments ever that I've ever witnessed.
That's true. That's true.
I pogged. I literally pogged. Hi, Narski.
Actually pogging. Okay.
All the homies here.
Yeah, we got the gamers. Yuzi was in here earlier too.
Wait.
I know. I was talking about. I had a whole chart. Do you see? Wait, look at the stream real quick, Arya.
Okay.
Look at what I drew. I'm gonna talk about this. I drew out my weekend.
Sorry, all I'm staring at is the gif of Bull-Eyed, the thing that Bull-Eyed made you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's so cute, though.
My whole weekend. Oh my god.
I will say, you getting hit by a car is really distracting my ADHD.
I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are so entranced by me getting hit by a car.
Almost hit.
Okay. Moving on while you guys are getting distracted. I feel like I need a little bit of Coco Melon, a little bit of Subway Surfers for you guys to stay focused. Jingle.
That to me.
What, the GIF?
The drawing.
Oh yeah, I will. I need to. I'm gonna add in some more. That big white area, I'm gonna just draw on like a little artist alley drawing because that's what I spent like a big chunk of time at throughout all 3 days. And then I'll post it online. Oh yeah, okay. This next one. This is from Ugu Bear. I love Ugu Bear. She's so sweet. So I bought a charm of her, and then two's like the Eevee that she had. So we bought that as well. And then I also needed to
Cute.
represent my Oshi as we walked around, and I had this in my hair for a while. This little Kokiri clip, which is super duper cute. We didn't have it until like the
Cute.
last day though, unfortunately, because we didn't really know where to get it from. I saw other people with it. This Kokiri is adorable. Put it in my hair immediately. And then next booth was Chikadayo, and we bought you guessed it, another Firefly charm. we have a little bit of a Firefly count going. See how many Firefly things I bought while I was at OffKai this year. So this one's so adorable. This art is based on her summer skin. I actually have the charm backwards. Professionals, pro Firefly fans know exactly how to tell that this is backwards. It's a two-sided charm. I just took a picture of it backwards. Any fakers in chat want to take a guess as to how you can know that this charm is inverted? It's horizontally
Where her scarf is
flipped.
sticking out from.
Her scarf?
Her headscarf thing.
Her headband? Yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
The headband and the ear accessory, or like the side of the hair accessory, it's actually on her
Yeah.
anatomical left side in reality. So it's two-sided. I just gotta flip the charm around. And the little X in her hairband is on the anatomical right side, not left. So, oh, Deagle! Oh, good timing, Deagle. You're here. I need you to see something.
Diego.
Deagle, I drew the moment that we got to meet up. It was super cute. You want to see? Look, it's when we went to go get birria together.
Holiday Inn.
No, it's Deagle. It's why are you looking at? You're looking at the wrong thing. The birria. We got to enjoy birria together. Yeah. Look, I also drew the moment I met Hybrid. It's beautiful at the Airbnb.
That's so cute, fat boy.
It's great. Anyway, I needed you to see that, Deagle, because I thought it was a very epic moment. Oh my god! Wait, I was in Perry's chat the other day, Deagle. And she was talking about how funny it was when we were at karaoke, because she was doing her OffKai recap, and I popped in, and she was like, "Oh my god, guys, I got to meet Citrus at karaoke," and then we were talking about karaoke in chat, and we were talking about how funny it was that during Hotel Motel, like you couldn't hear the music like at all. Like the music was so quiet.
Acapella, basically.
So like it was just you and Aiko screaming, "Hotel Motel Holiday Inn! Hotel!"
And we all just broke when freaking started talking about, what was it, like pussies or something? And like
that was so funny, dude. Oh my god. Next year we got to do that again. That was so good. 100% worth it. I think next year though, I need to like cool it on the money spending. So maybe only one karaoke next year instead of two. Maybe less Korean barbecue next year. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Twice.
Dude, you were not here when I was talking about how much money I spent. But at the end, I'm going to show you everyone how much money I spent. Oh no, I told you. I told you already, right? I sent you the picture. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
next piece of merch. We got these two really cute prints from Forge Panda. I know they're sideways. I'm sorry. I don't feel like spinning this one around. But cute capybara with little orange on his head, and then the little pandas baking. Turn your heads sideways. Be able to see it. Less Korean barbecue. Neme, I spent $800 on food during OffKai. I need to save money. But I have 9 months to build up my funds again, I guess. Yeah, this is super cute. Two's bought these, and she has good taste, so it worked out. Two's also bought these Jinbei charms. Any One Piece fans in chat? We love Jinbei, and it's really hard to find Jinbei art and merch in the wild. So, yeah, 800 of it wasn't but it was easily like 150 of it. Korean barbecue is expensive, and we got drinks and stuff, and tip, and since I paid for the Korean barbecue, like in my calculations, I only accounted for the costs that I owed, not counting, like subtracting how much people paid me for Korean barbecue. If I included the actual, like how much my credit card bill says that I paid at Korean barbecue, it says like $1,000 because I paid for like
Uh-oh.
8 people on one day for Korean barbecue, and it was like $600 or something like that.
Uh-oh.
So, but everyone paid me back, so obviously that wasn't like my actual. Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
Lacia Everlay had a booth, and she was doing this really cool Final Fantasy 14 like mini game, and you would go up to the screen and you could like it was like it would give you a random job, and you would get that pin or that charm, and I got picked on answer, and I'm super happy. Yeah, I love my gotchas in my Final Fantasy. That's me, guys. Citrus VT. I love gotchas in Final Fantasy 14. So if you put gotcha in my Final Fantasy 14, I mean, come on, that's like that's perfect, right? It's me basically. So, I mean, I had no choice really. But it was funny because
Damn.
I was literally walking around the artist alley, and every minute or so, I would hear a Final Fantasy 14 like sound, like a ready check sound, and I'm like, where am I just Final Fantasy pilled, or is there someone making Final Fantasy noises in the artist alley? And I eventually found it, and it was this, and I was not wrong. I was not crazy. They were making Final Fantasy sounds in the artist alley. But I'm glad I got picked on answer because it's really, really freaking pretty. I like it a lot. I also unironically thought on Friday that I was just going through Final Fantasy 14 withdrawals. I didn't even think about to go look for it. I'm like, I need to get some sleep or something. I'm I'm going through. I have an issue. I have problems. Oh yeah, while I was waiting in line for the Yuzi meet and greet. Speaking of Yuzi, I saw this adorable button and this Pachi acrylic charm. So I bought both. The rest of the stuff they were selling at Red Tail Retail for Yuzi, I already own, like her standee and the other stuff that came with her bundle. So I already have all the Yuzi stuff, but I didn't have the button for some reason. So I bought the button, and then I saw this adorable Pachi charm. And Pachi, you met Pachi, right, Arya? She was at karaoke the first night with us.
Yes.
Pachi's super sweet. Got to see her a couple times over the weekend and say hi and stuff like that. So bought the charm because Pachi's art model is super duper cute. Pachi is super awesome. The gamers, of course. Two has bought this cute bag. It's like a little pudding or like a flan or something. And this hair clip that they gave her for free. It's like a little otter. Super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I bought from Misty Star these Firefly enamel pin and keychain. More Firefly! Yippee! All right, we're at 14. I think I held back pretty good, guys. I'm only at 14, so. We also got these prints and charm from Vanny, Vanilla Cherry, super cool gamer. She, some, she. I need to find a way to give her money. This is the second year in a row that I went up to say hi to Vanny, and then we wanted to buy something, and she literally threw the art at us and the charm and said, "My card reader is broken. Take it for free." And I said, "No, no, no. Here's my card." And I threw my card at her, and she threw it back, and literally would not let me buy it. And I was like, "God damn it, dude! What the hell?" So next year, my plan is, if we see something we want, honestly, we're gonna buy something, but we're gonna have someone buy it for us. Like I'm gonna find someone that Vanny doesn't know, and someone that I know that Vanny doesn't, and I'm gonna have them go up with my card, and I'm gonna have them buy some stuff, and then afterward, yeah, Scone, you can do it. Um, Afterward, I'm gonna go up and say, "Ha ha! I already gave you money," and then I'm gonna run away, because I'm not gonna let her give me anything else. Because this is the second year in a row that I've tried to buy something from her, and she wouldn't let me spend money. I'm like, girl, you deserve to get paid for this.
I agree.
You deserve to get money. Yeah, Scone, I don't think she'll remember that I don't think she'll remember that we know each other. You know what I mean? She's not like keeping tabs on the people that I know. But she remembered my face enough to not let me buy anything. So, ugh, that freaking Vanny, dude. She's so funny though. Their art is so cute. Look at these little ducks. All right, next up is something that I actually ordered way before OffKai, but I went to go pick it up at OffKai, and I um technically paid for it at OffKai, even though I ordered it before, so it counts as an OffKai purchase. Is from Hitsu. Hitsu is a merch artist who did the Firefly plush that I carried around the whole weekend, and she had a cat Firefly cushion that I wanted to buy, so I pre-ordered it and then paid for it and picked it up at OffKai, and it looks like this, and it's super duper cute, and I love it so much. It's adorable. So this was one of my prized possessions from OffKai this year. Is this Firefly cushion? It's so cute. I love it so much. It's adorable. Look,
Yeah, I just
Catfly.
got Eroy and NTE.
Oh, nice. Oh, I was gonna pull for her probably this week sometime.
I
Wait, how
got her
early
on
did
my
you get her?
20. I did my second 20 pull.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do pulls tonight because I gotta pull for Eroy. You met her this year, but you were alone. Oh, so she won't know the connection. Oh, put on a mask or dress like Firefly. I would love to do a Firefly cosplay. However, I don't think I don't think I would fit in a Firefly cosplay, so someone
You
else
are
is
pretty
gonna have to do
tall.
it for me. I am not only tall, but I am also rotund, so it's a bit difficult to fit into normal sized clothing. I have to buy like big clothes. Um, we'll figure something out. Anyway, Two's got this cute Uma Musume bag. Thought it was awesome. It has like the mood up and mood downs. It's got L on it. It's got Brass Wonder. It's got Taiki Shuttle. I guess that's Hishi Amazon, maybe. I don't know who. It's got the carrot hamburg steak. Like super duper cute. She liked it a lot. Bought it. I actually have two acrylic charms that I bought that I don't know who made these. We couldn't find who made these charms. They're super cute. I know I bought them from someone, but everyone that we bought stuff from, everyone on my receipts was accounted for, and these were not. So I have no idea where these came from. I don't remember who sold them. I'm gonna post it online later when I post everything with, hey, if you were an OffKai artist and this looks like yours, please tell me so that I can credit you. But until then, I'm just gonna have to put it out there as like cute pin or cute charms that I bought. But we're up to 16 on the Firefly count. Oh, my friend Amalia had merch at OffKai this year, so I bought one of those photo cards and also a button of Amalia. Super duper cute. Thank you, Foxmon Dragon, for drawing Amalia. That's my gamer. That's my gamer. Okay. Next up is gonna be a bunch of art prints and stuff that I want to. Oh, we also have this. It's sideways. Firefly sticker that I bought. Super cute. So that puts us up to 17. Okay. And then I also bought this Firefly wallet. This Firefly wallet. I'm using it. I have my cards in it. I have my round one card in it. My Silver Wolf round one card. Yeah, the Amalia button is super cute. So I got this Firefly wallet. I literally walked up to the Yen Pen booth and I thought to myself, and I said it out loud. Said, well, I don't need a wallet. I keep my cards in my pocket. All right, like I don't need a whole wallet for it. And then I saw the Firefly one, and I was like, I need a wallet, so I bought it, and now I actually use it. That's the story of why I bought the Firefly wallet. Did I count this already? Just put it up to 19. Let's put it up to 19.
That's a lot of Firefly merch.
It's not enough, and it's not over. There's not much more, but there's a few more.
Dang.
I don't need it. I need it. Okay, we're going into more of like the art section or like the print section. Oh, before I do, we got stuff from Kuti, my artist Oshi. Of course, I had to spend a bunch of money at my artist Oshi's booth. Kurinyan had a couple things this year that I somehow didn't own. This Columbina acrylic block that is very sparkly and it has water inside it and it has like the glitter and stuff, so you can like turn it upside down
Ooh.
and then you put it back and it like sparkles like the midnight like night. It's super duper pretty, and I had to buy it, and it was adorable, and I bought it. So there it is. And then I also bought 3 more charms that she didn't have before. So I don't know when she drew these because she just added them secretly and didn't tell me. Not that she has to, but she has to. The Silver Wolf, Perlica, and Yvonne. And Perlica and Yvonne are like 2 of my favorite Enfield characters, so I had to buy these immediately. And then the last thing from her booth that I bought was this Sandrone print that's sideways, but I have the Columbina print already on my wall, so I'm gonna frame this one and put it next to Columbina, and they'll be together. Oh my god, they're lesbians with each other. I got that from Cootie. I got this one from Umo, I think. It's a Firefly wall scroll. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Oh my god. Which puts our Firefly count up to...
Damn, dude. Wait, how did you already say the total things that you got already?
No, not yet. Well, some of them.
Okay.
Are you talking about the cost?
Yeah, and just like the total amount of merch you bought at OffKai in general.
Not yet.
Right? Okay.
I mean, I've revealed some things like 30 different booths. My grand total of my OffKai costs being $4,700. But I haven't revealed the specific number for the Artist Alley specifically.
Gotcha.
Some of my favorite art prints were from Hodusai and Asuka this year. These are the Hodusai prints. Look at these. It's Mibun, Tofi, and Wisteria. Oh my god. I love this art style. It is so heckin' cute. I think I want to commission this artist to draw me in this postcard style and maybe sell it at OffKai next year because this is so cute. I love like how soft the coloring is. It just looks so... It's so cute. I love this. These are some of my favorite prints that I bought this year. Were these from Hodosai. And it's crazy because this is the artist that Hybrid's friend that lives out of the country wanted him to come to OffKai to buy for him, was from this artist.
What?
So and then when Hybrid was showing me their catalog, I saw the Wisty, Mibun, and Tofi prints on the catalog, and I was like, what the jump scare? And they also had a Hiyumi print as well, but it was like a full-sized one, and at the time I didn't have like the space for it. It was only later that I decided to buy prints, so I probably could have gone back and bought the Hiyumi one. But I think art prints of the weekend goes to Asuka, who is this artist. I bought this Jane Doe print, Firefly print, and Tamamo Cross, and got a free Imith print from Asuka, and it was so freaking... looks so good. This art is amazing. All 3 of these. They charged me for 3 foil prints, even though the Tamamo Cross was not foil, so they let me pick a postcard for free. So I picked the Amith one from Wuthering Waves. They're all so good, and I'm actually really glad to finally get a Tamamo Cross art print to be able to put on my wall, and it looks amazing. Their art is so good. I'm actually really, really happy with these. These are going to be getting probably special for sure. I have to frame everything. In total, I have like 15 art prints that I need to frame. So I have to buy frames for like every single... It's quite a lot, but this puts Firefly count up to 21.
Damn.
I think that might be it. That might be the last Firefly thing. Oh, a better picture of the bag that Pity made for me and my little... Look, my little keycap. It's so cute. You guys wanted to look at the bag that Pity made. It's so cute. Look at all... It's me. It's me and Chorbis. Chorbis is on there a couple times. So heckin' cute. And I have one more picture, and it's a picture of everything else that I got at OffKai. All of the stuff that people gave me, or like ribbons, business cards, stickers. I'm gonna look through them real quick. Look at this. Look at this. This is everything else that I got. Business cards, stickers, etc., etc. Like, look at this little like ticket that I got, the Tamamo Cross card, my banner, all the ribbons that I got, more stickers, buttons. Look, Cicella's on here as well. Look at all the ribbons. All these things I got from everyone that I got to meet. A bunch of cool stuff. So it was super fun. I'm gonna post this online. Yeah. I think, is that the end? Is that everything I got? I think that's it. I mean, there might be things that I missed. Maybe? I think so. I think that's it. I think we did it. Wow. I'm gonna wait until ads end to like do the review of how much money I spent. my off guys,
Oh,
my off guy
oh, I
spending.
got a scary movie ad for your channel. That's
Ooh,
ironic.
uh,
Oh,
OffKai. Artist Alley. Food. Transport.
it's super scary inside my dreams.
Okay. Oh boy. um. Should this be green for money?
I like that you're writing it on your tablet.
I gotta go for the shock factor, you know. I think after I go over this, I'm gonna end stream. My mouth is so dry from talking nonstop for 3 hours.
You're a yapper. He's a yapper.
A yapper. That boy's a yapper. That boy's a
boy's a
yapper.
yapper.
And you mean it.
Are you gonna play Power Road?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I gotta do my dailies and stuff too, though. But
I
yes. Think we'll go over costs real quick. I'll go boom, oh my god, money, and then everyone will be like, oh my god, and then I'll rate out. But I had such a good time at OffKai this year. I want to
Me
go back.
too.
I want to go back. I want it to be OffKai again already. But wait, maybe a little bit longer. If I didn't have money problems, then I would want it to be OffKai right now. It's so good. I can't wait for OffKai next year. I'm like half glad and half sad that it's earlier next year because I know a lot of people aren't going to be able to go in April. But that just means that it's coming sooner, right? So I'm like,
yeah.
there's like, it's kind of bittersweet. There's good and bad to it. So we gotta, and also it's sooner for money. We gotta start planning. But total costs, okay. So food, I spent around $800. Let's put this in. It's about $800. Transportation was Oh no, that's transportation. Food, about $800 total. Transportation was about 13.5, but that's like flight included, so that's a big chunk of it. Ubers were 500 of that. Other stuff like Airbnb costs, karaoke, the extra hotel day, about 50. Total was 47, 18, 15. Which puts Artist Alley at
Oh my god.
about $1,500 US.
Oh my god.
Spent $1,500 in Artist Alley this year.
Oh my lordy lord.
Oh, these numbers aren't going to add up exactly because I rounded in different ways, but they're within. All of these numbers are within $10 of the number I rounded it to. So, yeah. How much of it is Firefly? There's 21 different Firefly things that I bought this year, and I visited 30 unique booths. So statistically, 2/3 of the booths I bought from had Firefly merch, but some of them had multiple, so it's more closer to like 60%. Ooh, if I had to guess by cost, Firefly or Firefly related merch was probably about half. So about 750 bucks probably of Firefly stuff. Cuz I had charms, I had prints, I had lots of prints, and prints are expensive. I had those earrings that were like 70 bucks for the earrings. Yeah, it was probably about $600 or $700. Roku Nana, $100. 6.7. It's a pretty good guesstimate. So that puts my total Firefly lifetime spending, probably at around 3,000 US dollars ish. Yeah. It's not enough. It's never enough. Yippee! All right, there it is, fam. There's my OffKai 2026. We did it. Feels weird.
Wow.
Yippee! Clappy! This was fun. I like doing this drawing thing. I'm gonna fill in this OffKai cost white area with a little like Artist Alley doodle, I think. And then I'll post this online later. But for now, I need to get a snack or a drink and relax for a bit. But I'm gonna find someone to raid. I appreciate you guys joining to see how much money I spent.
He's abandoning us because he hates us.
You say us, but I'm still gonna be hanging out with you. We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna raid Wisty. She's doing karaoke, I think. To draw over the likes ABG part. I don't know what you're talking about, Deagle. I'm not drawing over anything. It's perfect the way that it is. So, yeah. But we're gonna raid Wisty. Wisty was one of the prints that I bought. Actually, was of Wisty, so it's thematic. We can go from talking about OffKai to someone who I bought print of at OffKai. Perfect. Yeah, Deagle. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong, dude? Why are you looking like that? I hung out with you for a whole weekend. You'd think you'd be a little more grateful. Freaking guy. All right. Wow, thanks for coming to see how much money and stuff I spent at OffKai this year. Anyone that wasn't there, I hope you guys can go next year. Anyone that was there, I hope you can go again next year because we're going to do even more stuff next year. I'm already working. Well, okay, I say working. I'm already talking with some artists about getting some stuff for OffKai next year so that you guys can buy merch of me. I'm definitely going to have another standee so you guys can take pictures in front of me and then I'll probably sell it next year. So if anyone's interested in having their own Citrus VT standee, consider bringing a little bit of extra cash, and I'll definitely be hanging out, and we might even do like a meetup or something. That'd be fun. That is all stuff that it needs to be discussed in the next 7 months, because OffKai is in 9 months, so we need to have things sorted out beforehand. But please copy the raid message. Be good to Wisty. She's doing karaoke, so she may focus on finishing her music before she addresses raids, which is so good. Wisty's music is very, very beautiful, and you guys are going to enjoy it. So be good over there. Thank you for hopping in. Good to see all of you. Hi, Tiff. I was just talking to Twos about you because we were looking at all the stuff you handed out. Super duper cute. Yeah, and that's all. Yeah, merch. I've already one artist has already agreed, but I'll see you guys later. Bye. I ran out of time.
Bye forever.